All right. 3 more football games. We got to enjoy them. Who we going for tonight? I'm going all in Notre Dame. Thought about it. I think Penn State might check more boxes in the game tonight. I think they have the hotter running game. They have the better passing game. They might have the better run defense. Notre Dame's not far behind in any category. They have the better runner at quarterback. But I just think Notre Dame gets the big moments in football games. They get the turnovers. They just have the game-changing moments. I think they're the better coach team. And I'm going all in on Notre Dame tonight. So much so, I'm not betting money on the game. I took the year off from betting for the most part. If Notre Dame loses, I'm going to take a shot at this on stream. Why the hell not? I feel like putting stakes on the game. A&M's not playing. I feel like doing something. So, Notre Dame loses. I'm just going to take a swig of this. And y'all know how this stuff goes. It's a non-A&M stream. Let's see how many people show up tonight. It's going to be an early starting game. I'm surprised this game is a 6:30 kickoff. I mean, why not make this prime time 7:30? I mean, this is 5:30 local time. Where's this game at? Oh, no, this is Orange Bowl. Hour later. I guess it's 7:30 local. Anyway, should be a good game. I think both of these playoff games are great matchups. I think this is probably the B side of the semifinals in terms of perceived power. But at this point, who knows what the hell can happen? I'm going for Notre Dame, man. I'm in the minority. I like the team. I like the coach. I like the quarterback. I like the defense. I like a lot about Notre Dame, man. It's going to be a tough assignment for A&M to go to Notre Dame next year. Let's see who's here. We got Jay Wynn. Yep, back-to-back days, good sir. Back-to-back days. Took a couple weeks off. Might as well go back-to-back. I won't be on tomorrow, though. I'll be watching at a buddy's house. But I will be watching and tweeting it. I kind of dislike both teams. I don't really dislike either of these teams. I feel like Notre Dame and Penn State are somewhat likable. Notre Dame's not. I think there's a perception of like the Notre Dame feeling like they're holier than thou, pun intended. But I don't really feel that way. I like Notre Dame. I always have. Lash stopping by at the beginning. Let's see if he comes back. Sometimes Lash, gets a little sneaky on us. He'll say he's out, then he'll come back in. But thanks for coming by, Lash. Lil Shy wants to see Notre Dame win. I'm with you, Lil Shy. Plus, it just makes the game potentially more exciting early next year, week 3. I mean, Notre Dame's going to be good next year. They do lose Riley Leonard, but they get that O-line back. They get Jeremiah Love back. They're going to get enough back defensively. Scary team. Scary team. I think they get Jadarian Price back, too. That running attack should be just fine next year when A&M comes to town. The Orange Bowl. Site of Devon Achane's masterclass versus North Carolina. I was there. Last bowl win for A&M. That was beautiful. Parvazal, thanks for giving me the heads up on the stream title. I didn't even notice. Don't even remember putting that at the end of the title. But thanks for seeing it. Who are we rooting for between Oregon and Ohio State? Make them both look really good. That's all I can care about. More than likely, Oregon's going to win, but I'll always root for the Buckeyes unless they're playing the Ags. Yeah. I think if both teams look good, it's a good game that's good for A&M. That's how I kind of feel about it. But as far as metrics and college basketball ratings go, I have no idea. Just let them both look good. Bill Pash and McElroy, decent duo. I like them. Better than the OU broadcasters we had last night. What's up, fellas? Hope Drew takes a shot at the bomb. Sorry, Drew. I know you want that. I know you want that. It only happens if Notre Dame loses. I'm a fighting Irish tonight. I'm going all in. I'll take a significant swig of this. I'll take like an ounce of this. I'll just drink it out. I'll just dome it. And I'll die. I will die. That's only if Notre Dame loses. Real question. Riley Leonard over under 100 passing yards. That's a low bar. I'll go over in a big game like this. Penn State has a good defense all over the place, though. I'll go over. I'll go over. Turnover battle, probably determining this game, in my opinion. It's going to be a slow, sluggish defensive battle, most likely. Like I said, I think the team that has the most moments in this game is going to win it. Points will be at a premium. Change of possessions will be huge. Field position will be huge. I think it'll be a matter of who gets that big. Like the halftime of the Notre Dame-Georgia game was kind of the determining factor that Notre Dame kind of just took advantage of. The turnover when Georgia was backed up on their own side of the field, scored before the half, returning the kickoff, coming out at halftime. Stuff like that is what I expect to take Notre Dame over the edge tonight. But Penn State's playing really well. Penn State's bane over the last the James Franklin era has just been facing the top teams, facing Ohio State, facing Oregon, facing Michigan. Do we hold Notre Dame in that same regard, that same level of opposition that Penn State struggled against? It's pretty. They're close. They're close. They're pretty good. I wouldn't say they're a complete team like some of these Ohio State teams have been. In terms of the strong passing game, in terms of the elite passing quarterback, but they're pretty good. We shall see. Jeb, what's up, man? You thinking about going for Notre Dame? Do it, Jeb. Come on, Jeb. Go Notre Dame. Go for the independent. You're a Big Ten hater. You big old SEC homer. Penn State will always have the stain of Sandusky. Don't talk about Sandusky stains. It's gross, man. I don't like it. Parvazal. Rolly says over. I'm Catholic, so I used to really like Notre Dame back in the Brady Quinn days. Yeah, they were fun. They're fun. Let's go Penn State. All right, Rolly. All right. I know. Enemies to add more defensive tackles out of left field. Yep. Ooh, the audio mixing is messed up on this national anthem. I feel weird talking during the national anthem. I'll be quiet for a second. Is that Dick Vitale rocking the Notre Dame? Love to see that man beat cancer twice and make it to this game, if that was actually him. Beautiful sight. Beautiful sight. I feel like this girl sang really well, but the audio was just bad. I think she was good. Can't believe they beat OU last night. Still reeling from that last night. Dude, what a freaking game. I was sweating. I was hyped. I got a workout in watching it just like you guys did. Man, it just gives you full belief in this basketball team to do that on the road without Wade Taylor, man. I talked about it all night, tweeted about it all day. I rewatched that game-winning shot like 10 times. Incredible game. Down 18, didn't matter. Matt has Notre Dame in Texas. You have Texas?
When I was younger,
I thought you had Ohio State. I have Notre Dame. I have Ohio State, but really not confident in either pick. We shall see. Leonard had 90 against Georgia. You're taking under 100. I'm taking the over. I'm calling blowout. You're calling blowout? Who's blowing who out? You're calling Notre Dame blowing them out? I don't see a blowout in this game, Jeb. I don't see it. This is going to be a good game. This is going to be decided by the turnovers and the big special teams plays and the mistakes. There'll be a lot of punts. I think. Watch this be a random shootout. Let's see how this amazing, minus Benjamin Morrison, but this really good Notre Dame secondary handles Tyler Warren. That's going to be really fun. The all-purpose tight end superstar that Kodal Nicky just does so many things with on Penn State. It's going to be a fun matchup. Marcus Freeman is the first Notre Dame coach to win a major bowl since Lou Holtz. Are you serious? Kelly never won a major bowl? What are we calling a major bowl? New Year's Six or playoff? That's insane. James Franklin's been there since 16? 15? 14? How long has Franklin been there? Has it been 10 years? It's been 13 to 14 years. It doesn't feel that long. That's crazy. That is insane. It feels like it's been like 7-8 years. It's been double that. Yeah, he's beat Ohio State once. They need more defensive tackles to stop Notre Dame's run game next season. Look, I mean, at this point, didn't you find Rodas Johnson in the spring window last year? Maybe you can find one more. I think we're looking at rolling out some freshmen next year, and I think in a rotational role, now that you've added the DT, Onyedem, out of Iowa State, I think there's room for a freshman or two to make it into the rotation. Not be relied on consistently, but just make the rotation. Oh my goodness, my internet's doing the thing again. But yeah, Jeb, it's going to be slim pickings, man. We have the spring window, and that's about it. That's about it. I've never liked Notre Dame, man. I just never have. Never have a deep dislike for them. Don't really know why. You have a deep dislike for them. Yeah, probably because they're like a media darling, and everyone kind of speaks highly of them. And I think deep down, like Kirk Herbstreit kind of indicated this week, that a lot of people in media would like to see them win because they bring a lot of eyeballs. Polarizing team. So maybe that creates like the subconscious hatred. A lot of people hate him. Zoo was phenomenal last night for the Aggies. I've watched that shit at least 100 times. Dude, it was awesome. And that was the game-winning moment, but he hit like 6 of those in the second half, just contested pull-ups. The bomb blowing out Drewtamu. That's the thing about the bomb. It hits you once, but then it hits you twice. There's an aftershock, and y'all know what I'm talking about. And it's shocking. It's like a field goal game at best, I think. Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, it's going to be a close game. The mistakes, the moments will define this game, I think.
James Franklin, like Notre Dame,
oh, this is epic.
one of the
this
best
is epic.
Defenses in the country. As a matter
Kelly was
of fact,
winless in the BCS New Year's Six Bowls.
Of the
wow.
teams in the semifinal are in the top 7 in the country in scoring defense.
1990 is
but a concern for them
insane.
tonight, the Nittany Lions on that side of the ball. Abdul
Before
Carter,
Kelly
the
was
Big
Tyron
Ten
Williams, Charlie Weiss,
Defensive
Bob
Player of the
Davies.
Year, has been dealing with
Notre Dame getting in over us in 2020 is why I hate them. That's a good reason too. That's a good reason too.
Lucky for Penn State, it didn't have a huge impact, but he's going to be needed tonight.
OSU, PSU, Natty. That's just a
line
guaranteed OSU win. Unless that's the game where Penn State finally turns the tide against Ohio State. That would be a story. I know you'd hate that. Yeah, how healthy is Jeremiah Love? That's the big deal. Jadarian Price is good, but Love is special.
He's come out of each of the last 3 games.
And he really hasn't had many opportunities.
He's come out due to injury in each of the last 3 games, he says.
Flu-like symptoms against Indiana. Shouldn't have an impact on his
oh yeah, there was a report that the flu has ravaged the locker room of Notre Dame. But apparently has only really hit the special teams and walk-ons, so who knows? We'll see.
He's a big playmaker on a team that has been living on the big plays here late in the season, and particularly in the playoff. As we take a look at the Ram Trucks spotlight, Notre Dame opened this college football playoff at home against.
If James Franklin goes 2-12 against Ohio State and one of those isn't the Natty, I'm going to crash the fuck out. I know, dude. That would be brutal. That'd be a hell of a story for them. I don't think I would predict that. If Ohio State gets through Texas, whichever one of these teams wins this game, I'm picking Ohio State all the way. Ohio State's on fire right now, man. What's up, Noah? What's up, John Peroni? I don't know why I always say your full name, John Peroni. I never call you John, never call you Peroni. It's always John Peroni, just like Noble Guy is Noble Guy. Capital One Guy. I didn't have as much of an issue with Notre Dame being a playoff team in 2020 as I did Ohio State only playing 6 games. 100% agree with that. The reason I am okay with that is because we had already had our shot against Bama and it wasn't a close game. And that's who we would have played. But the Ohio State piece was bullshit. Sorry, Parzival. 6 games and you're in? Come on now. Yeah, go Buckeyes for sure. I'm going Notre Dame tonight. I guess I should put the note up. Just banner this for a while people file in so they know what's going on. If you care. I'll do it if no one's watching. I want to feel this game. I want to feel the energy. So, I'm involved. I'm not going to touch it too much. He's in pain, but he's going to play. That doesn't sound good. And it's his knee. Jeremiah Love's in pain, but he's going to play. The Big Ten tried to get the NCAA to cancel the entire season, failed, and backdoored their way. I know, didn't they start like... Well, they started like 4 weeks later than everybody else. Or 5 weeks later. Oh, you agree, Parvizal. Respect. Here we go, man. Which of these teams has the best chance against Ohio State or Texas? I feel like one of these teams would have to really show out today to give me any kind of confidence against the winner of that one. They didn't start till mid-November. Yeah. Yep. Penn State with the ball. I'd be interested to see how this run defense of Notre Dame handles the running attack of Penn State. They're down Riley Mills. Howard Cross is banged up. He went down last game. They're down two of their rotational defensive ends. They're obviously down Benjamin Morrison. I mean, no one's fully healthy, but it seems like Notre Dame's been hit harder than most for making it this far. All right. Notre Dame defense, Penn State offense. Texas is not winning tomorrow. I think they have a chance, Rolly. I think they have a chance. I'm picking Ohio State. They're the hottest team in the country by far. Texas has the troops. They just have not put it together really for a full game. So for that reason, I'm picking Ohio State. I would bet Ohio State, but you got to be ready for that. Little pitch action. Good first down run. Good first down run. ND unis are booty cheeks. You're a hater. You're a hater, Rolly. This is like the best uniform matchup. I love both of them. Not that they're spectacular. They're just both classic college football to me. I know a lot of people hate the Notre Dame pants, so I hear you, Rolly. Look out for 44 always, man. Oh, great screen. Yep. And 44 was the lead blocker there, Tyler Warren. Maybe drew the attention of the defense too, and they drop it down to the screen guy right behind him. Because right here on this play, I'm looking for this ball to go to 44 just because of his impact and how much they do with him. But these running backs are no joke too. Yeah, Penn State, that's their thing. There's Tyler Warren in the Wildcat, handing it off to Singleton. Wrapped up. It's the first good defensive play by Notre Dame to wrap that one up. Yeah, that's the thing about Penn State. Just super clean, super just classic uniform look. But I'd argue Notre Dame is too. But I understand the shininess and then like the kind of mustardy pants not matching can be off-putting. But I just think they're both classic. That's an awesome play that they threw an interception. Oh, they got so lucky that running back just ran into him. I don't think that running back even saw that defender there or the ball. That was a pick, maybe a pick six. If Moore could get to that ball, that's a pick six right there. You know, Alar and Warren, their running backs are really good. Singleton and Allen. They don't have great receivers. They would love to have Lambert Smith, who was a star for Auburn this year. We got a false start. Number 10 and number 44, John, and their backup running back. Those are their playmakers. Andy Kotelnicki, their coordinator out of Kansas last year, super creative guy. He will do a lot of wacky things. They do a lot with number 44, as you just saw. But they've had him snap the ball, go out for passes, get handoffs, reverses. Look, here he is. Third down, he was in the backfield. Moving back out. Super creative offense. It's fun to watch. Good protection. Yep, they're going to have to punt this one off. All right, Notre Dame withstanding those early blows, getting off the field. Salsa's inching away from Drew early in the game. Remember, Notre Dame had an amazing special teams moment last game that kind of sealed it up for them around halftime. Notre Dame also had that insane 4th down attempt where they had, I think, the field goal team out there, lined them up, and then just in a moment's notice, ran the offense out there within like 10 seconds and ran a play. Very creative special teams team is Notre Dame. Well-coached team. Maybe I don't know the ball, but I think LR is underrated. I think he's good. I think he'd be really good if he had receivers this year. I think he's solid, man. Didn't he declare he's coming back next year, or has that not been declared yet? I don't know. Yeah, Drew LR announced in December that he's coming back in 2025. I don't know. Things could probably still change, but that's what he said. The basketball team will have a similar performance to the 2023 game at Reed if they have a chance on Saturday. Are we on like a 3-game winning streak against top 10 teams at home right now? Something like that? No, LR's draft eligible. I think he's a junior. According to Pete Thamel, in December 16th, he declared he's returning to school in 25. According to Pete Thamel. Did y'all see Carson Beck enter the portal? Oh, Jeb, you read my mind. It's official. Carson Beck is in the portal. He's set to become the highest paid transfer portal player ever. And apparently, Miami, Texas Tech, Notre Dame candidates, but that's just speculation at this point. Beck is in the portal, man. I think Miami is the clear answer here, the most obvious answer, but who knows what happens with this. I think in the right place, Beck can be good. I think he has tools. He has size. Yeah. I think Miami makes a lot of sense. Miami has questions at quarterback after Cam Ward. I think Notre Dame's happy with their young quarterback room, so is Texas Tech, but you never know. Tech would be fun, dude. Tech would be fun. I've heard the Quinn to Notre Dame rumors. That would be not fun. I don't want that. I think don't y'all have, or doesn't Ohio State have some young quarterbacks they're hyped about? It'd be nuts if he goes to Texas Tech. Their fans would be insufferable. Dude, I know they're going to get that transfer portal hauled and Carson Beck on top. It would be on brand. They're going off in the portal. Good first down play by Notre Dame. I was thinking Oregon too, but there was a report saying that Notre Dame was the school. But at this point, while they're still playing, this is all very speculative. He was even asked, I think, in a presser. First down. Jeremiah Love, healthy enough to get a first down. The Air Nolan to South Carolina was such a weird pairing to me. I feel like you got potential in Lenoris. He's young. Why are you adding Air Nolan? I think Notre Dame's going to be really good next year, man. That road game's going to be a real early test. I'm glad we have 2 dress rehearsals before it for Marcel. They'll have the same with their new quarterback, but that's right. Yeah, it's so weird, Jeb. It's so weird. I don't know why he's there. All right, that blitz was right into the run. Nothing going on that 2nd and 8 play. I don't know if I view Lenoris as an early draftable guy, an early pro guy. Maybe. He's got size. All right, 3rd and 7. Good protection. Oh my goodness. Mitchell Evans, their star tight end, started the year kind of banged up, getting healthier by the week. Huge first down grab. Huge pass by Riley Leonard. Wow. What a start for Notre Dame. What's up, Cooper? That was an epic catch, man. Strong hands, ripping it away. Professional level catch for a tight end. Speaking of big tight ends, I can't believe Keody Armstrong is 270. I just cannot emphasize this enough, how it's insane that our incoming freshman tight end is approaching 270 pounds at 6'4", 6'5", with really high-level jump ball ability already established through his high school tape. Insane. How can you keep a guy like that off the field early when you have 2 of your rotational tight ends leaving the program? You have some questions surrounding the position. How can Keody Armstrong not play early? Yeah, Keody's quick. He has great jump ball ability. In the video I saw, like I said, I'm going to try to go watch him on Saturday here in San Antonio at the Alamo Dome. Screenplay, tip down. Going to be another 3rd and 8. I'm trying to go see him in person. I'm trying to get good seats to the All-American Bowl this weekend. I'll let you guys know how he looks. But from the video I just saw of him, he holds his weight really well. Yeah, I think I am, Rolly. I think I'm 90% sure I'm gonna make it. And then I think, guys, we're gonna go trifecta. I think Saturday night, guys, I'm gonna have another watch party for A&M versus Bama, the basketball game. How can Keody not play early, man? I'm not just saying by necessity. I'm saying because you want to play this guy. Also a little bit by necessity, but that's what I was saying, Cooper. I tweeted that out like a couple weeks ago. It could be. That's exactly what the best part of his high school tape is that jump ball ability. I mean, there was speculation, I think, before his senior year that he could play tackle, but he's slotted into tight end now. But he has that kind of body. Yes, sir, Rolly. Yes, sir. All right, trading punts as expected for this game so far. Like I said, the big moments in this game I think will swing it. Haven't had any of those yet. That was dumb, dude. Oh. I don't know, man. There were players behind him. He fair catched it at the 2, but there were Notre Dame players, fielders right behind him. It could have been at like the 1 foot line if he doesn't catch that. It's still a risk, man, to pick that ball up at the 2-3 yard line. That's crazy. I'm usually against trying to play freshmen early, but we need a couple freshmen to really make an early impact. Where do we need freshmen to play? Potentially receiver, not O-line, not running back, not quarterback. So offensively, receiver and tight end. Defensively, I don't think I need to see any freshmen besides like rotational D-line. Do you think Miles O'Neill's transfers after next year? I have no idea. He's at a place where if he's patient, he can play after Marcel's gone. I don't know anything about the guy personally, like his persona. I think Keody and Landon Rink could be those freshmen who can really make an impact. And I also think DJ Sanders too. DJ Sanders definitely, or maybe even the other D. I think all the D tackles really have a chance to play, but especially Landon. And Landon could even. I feel like Landon's at a place with his athleticism. He's like what 6'3", 280, something like that. He could either bulk up, become a true D tackle, or maintain his weight, or even shred a little bit and become a strong side D end because he has that kind of quickness and athleticism. But yeah, him and DJ Sanders I think have the highest chance to play early on D line. I blank on the third guy's name. There's another D tackle we got who just won state championship. Hopefully Hudson's as good as they say he is. I think he will be. I think he definitely is because he has the tools, but we need to be a little bit patient with Hudson because he's coming off of injury. Yeah, yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure. And David, right now, I think we have three. DJ Hicks, Albert Regis, Onyedem out of Iowa State, and then 2 freshmen. That could work. Be nice to add another veteran. Chase Sims, yeah. I think Chase Sims probably has the least chance. I think he might be a little bit more development for him, but he has risen quite a bit through his high school career. Gotten better and better. I really want to see his senior film. A lot of times those are hard to find, though. All right. Backed up at their 2-yard line. Penn State with the ball, traded punts to start. Game going as expected so far. Evans needs to be ready to play defensive tackle. I was surprised not to see Evans get reps. Solomon Williams got reps, and he was productive, dude. Maybe he can crack the rotation next year at strong side. I don't know, though. We have so many good, big edge rushers that you could go double edge. And a guy like Deion Hayes is 265, 6'3". That can be a strong side body in the right situation. You have a guy like Onyedem, who did play strong side defensive end. Different defensive system, though. They were like a 3-3-5, but still played some defensive end at Iowa State. He could play some strong side. A guy like TJ Searcy, 6'5", 255 last year. Maybe he can play some defensive end if he has to. So, and then Solomon Williams can play some strong side. So I don't think you're necessarily in that hole that it felt like a few weeks ago. But it'd be nice to get another one and another D tackle. Good run. Got out of the shadow there to the 10-yard line. We have a ton of edges now, Jeb. We have Kennedy. We have Howell. We have Searcy. We have Deion Hayes. I'm sure I'm missing some. And Pemba, who's more of a project for sure. Maybe you could add one, depending on how versatile those guys are and how much they expect to use them on both sides. I think Howell could be better than either defensive end this year. I think he just plays with more energy and passion than the other two did this year. Every time he plays, he's going all out. The motor's insane. Yeah, Solomon played really well in the bowl game, Cooper. Yeah, Solomon Williams looks good. Kennedy had a tough finish to the year for sure. He was definitely one of the culprits of the missed tackles on the quarterback. But he has grown. He gets himself in position, and he's super young. So Rylan Kennedy has a future, man. The way he has grown his body from when he got here to now is really, really positive. Why do you have to say things like that, David? Why do you have to just throw that out there, David? Why? Why do you have to make a statement like that? You have to put it out there? Okay, I love the pitch to the weak side on shotgun. All right. Can Penn State get off the field here? I would guess not, and we're going to have another punt. Be a lot of punts in this game. What up, Matt? Who you got in this game, Matt? 13 for Penn State's kind of scary. Yeah, it's Allen. They have a duo at running back, man. They got a tight end. Good D. Bad ball, kind of behind. That ball was tight window. Ten straight quarters without a touchdown is less preposterous than 38 straight quarters without holding. I'll tell you one room I'm really excited about the future. DB, safeties. Aggie's got some dogs in recruiting. Yeah, man. Like I said, I think this year with DB, it was systematic. It was having young guys, having a young new group together, defensive back-wise. And in the bowl game, it was not having Will Lee out there, not having Tyreek Chappelle out there all year. You really got exposed in your youth and experience at DB this year. I still think there are pieces, especially with the two guys you added in the portal this year, to find a good unit at DB. I think that starts, like some of that hype starts with Miles Davis. That guy could find his way on the field next year. And even guys like Marcus Radcliffe, I'm not giving up on yet. I'm not giving up on Dalton Brooks by any means. I'm not even giving up on Des Ricks. When you have Tyreek Chappelle and Will Lee out there, that's going to change a lot for your DB group alone. And getting into a year 2 of a system, learning communications, learning zone coverages more thoroughly and with more comfort is going to make a big difference. I'm with you, Rolly. I'm with you. Notre Dame by 13. As you can see on the screen, I have Notre Dame, and if they lose, I'm going to take a swig of this salsa here. Noah Michael makes the 2 deep. I don't know, man. I'm high on Jernigan and Lockhart. Mikael would have to be phenomenal to make the 2 deep. But there is room for someone to make the 2 deep, whether it's him or another guy, young guy on the team. A lot of people overlook this, but OSU's in the same boat as A&M regarding refs. Refs should not have called Ohio State opponents for holdings. They haven't done it since week 3. Damn. I think the DB struggled late. D-line also was a big culprit. I think the D-line coming up short this year was the biggest overall effector of A&M shortcomings on the season, because I think that was such a position group that you relied on and banked on. By the way, this weekend I am going to make a season grades and like a season recap video, and that'll be coming out early next week. And yeah, the D-line being what it was this year versus what we needed it to be and expected it to be, I think was behind everything, because I think we knew there was going to be a learning curve at DB. I think we were aware of that. I think we knew we were going to feel the absence of Edger and Cooper. But I felt like the D-line was going to cover up a lot of those warts this year, and it just didn't. And maybe that was a miscalibration. Maybe we were too high on it. Maybe we should have looked at it better or closer. But I feel like not getting the most out of that group is what hurt the team the most out of anything. Cooper has Penn State by 10. Mikael is super athletic. He is, and he has the size. D-line was by far the biggest disappointment. I agree, Jeb. I agreed. Shamar Stewart finished with 2 sacks. He didn't have the Deshaun Hall type season. I think he should have come back. I think Scorton is falling in draft boards, guys. I don't know. I didn't think he was going to have to play in the Senior Bowl, but he's playing. He just announced it. I think Scorton's like a low first rounder, if not a second rounder. Good pressure by Penn State, forcing the incompletion. Guys, it's going to be a low scoring football game, I believe. I'm about to pull a soda out. If anybody can guess what the soda I'm about to pull out is, I'll take a small drip of the salsa right now. You get one guess. The first guess I see is your guess. If anyone gets it right on the first guess, I'll take a swig of the salsa. But it's not what I was just drinking. Second and 10. Penn State got good pressure last game. Abdul Carter looking like Micah Parsons. Abdul Carter's a beast. Diet Dr. Pepper. Nope. Not taking the salsa. It's Diet Root Beer. Dr. Thunder. Coke Zero. Nope, nope, nope. We got A&W. A&W. And a protein bar. HEB Cola is a good guess, too. I drink all of that. I drink that Mountain Dew. Oh. The Shannon Sharp meme. I drink Coke Zero a lot. I've never heard of Dr. Thunder. David. What the hell is Dr. Thunder? False start. I'm addicted to diet soda, dude. Diet root beer is so good. Sprite Zero is super good, too. I think that's a big reason a lot of these guys leave, John. I think a lot of these guys know if they can get their money, they want to be done with school. Whatever version of school they're doing. Oh, that's what Dr. Thunder is. Gotcha. See, we do Costco and HEB. Intercepted, it's basically a punt, though. Sam's and Walmart are the same thing. Yeah. That's an interception on a 3rd and long. It's like a short punt. But it's good for momentum. I was mentioning the big moments in the game. I don't think I call this a big moment in the game. It's a turnover. It's a big deal, but it's not like a field flipper. That is a flaming take by Matt Dickerson. That take is burning hot. Look, I like Pepsi Zero. I remember when O-linemen were mostly engineering majors. I feel like O-linemen still take some challenging majors. It reminds me of Majora's Mask. That was a great game. Once I finish my little snack, I'm going to give you guys the definitive diet soda power ranking. All right. All right. Definitive soda list. Number 1. I feel strongly about this too. There's no debating number 1. This is a soda that every time I drink it, it's diet. I don't believe it's diet. It is diet Dr. Pepper. There's nothing like a diet Dr. Pepper. It's the most satisfying, delicious, scrumptious, itch-scratching soda ever. It's amazing. Number 2. This one might be a little bit of a hot take here. If y'all haven't tried this, you must. Big Red Zero. I know a lot of people don't like Big Red. This is number 2. There's no question. I'm going to go fast. The game's back on. Number 3. Diet Mountain Dew. It's Diet Mountain Dew. It's number 3. It's just delicious. It's delicious. Number 4. Coke Zero. This is the one I drink the most because it's the most readily available. Number 5 is number 5. Diet Coke. You can't debate this list. I'll put number 6 as a close Pepsi Zero. I like Pepsi Zero, but I prefer the others more. Never had a Jolt. You've never had Diet Dr. Pepper? Dude, go fix your life right now. I've never had a Jolt. I do like generic sodas, but in general, they're less delicious than the name brands, in my opinion. Just the chemical power of the name brands is just unstoppable. The chemicals are off the charts in the name brands. Dude, Teller Warrington is dominating. A&W cream soda is really good. I haven't had IBC or Mug in a long time because A&W makes the diet. I only drink diet. I do like regular soda, but I also like food a lot, so I'd rather waste my calories on food and then drink the delicious diet soda with the chemicals. Big Red with vanilla. Are you serious, Jeb? Are you freaking kidding me, Jeb? Big Red with vanilla ice cream? Dude, why did Warren hesitate, man? That was a great pass by Aller. Damn it. Matt Dickerson. You make an excellent point. You make an excellent point. I messed up. I forgot about it. Sprite Zero is number 4. Sprite Zero is so good, man. I'll put... You know what? There we go. That's the list. That's the list. Subject to change. Seagram's? No, I haven't had Seagram's in a while. I've been drinking Canada Dry, though. Y'all saw me drink that a couple streams ago. Coke Zero is really good, Alex Flo. And it's probably the one I drink the most. But there are other ones I prefer a little bit. A Big Red Float is just an insane thing to do, Jeb. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. What is Crystal Pepsi? Did it have crystal meth, just like Coke had cocaine? 4th and 2 for Penn State with a football game. All right, here we go. This is a big moment because they're getting close if they get this. In pretty good field position for Notre Dame. Outside handoff to Singleton. First down, Penn State. This is a big moment in the game. We might call that 4th down a big moment. We were talking about the big moments of the game. And Penn State might have just gotten one right there. Oh, dude, Baja Blast Zero is really good. But I don't think I could drink that every day. It's very potent. It's really good, though. That should be on the list. You're right. The Diet Dr. Pepper Cream Soda, it's Dr. Pepper Zero Cream Soda. And yes, it's really good. I've also tried their Berries and Cream Soda. That one's pretty good. But the cream soda one's really freaking good. That's a good one. Oh, Allen just bobbled the ball. Still positive gains. It was clear Pepsi. It was like Pepsi's take on Sprite. I think they did. It sounds familiar. It was just a gimmick? How do they do that? It's just what you do with your chemicals. I mean, at the end of the day, soda's just brown chemicals. Well, everything's chemicals, but it's just an assortment of chemicals rather than a naturally occurring organization of chemicals. All right, this is a big moment for Penn State, guys. Points are tough to come by. Looking like a field goal at worst here. Damn, first down. First down. They're driving. They're driving. The salsa's inching closer to me. It's like a game of chess. Did y'all see the Oreo Coke? It tasted like Coke. All right. Here's a tough one. Highly debated topic. We should watch the game at this point right now. It's a big moment. You mean Starry, right, David? I'm pretty sure you mean Starry. I don't know what Sierra Mist is. Dude, they're just driving. They're getting chunks right now. Drew Aller's what Wegman could have been. Yeah, there was an Oreo Coke, Parzival. There was an Oreo Coke. It was Slice. What the hell? They just can't get that brand right. They just can't find that. I like that ball. It's a safe ball to the end zone. I got it at a gas station in the city after Marble Falls on 281. If anybody can tell me what city that is, that'd be impressive. What's the city after Marble Falls on 281 going towards Waco, Dallas? That's where I got it, in a gas station there. Could Connor figure it out at Houston? I think so. Low pressure spot. Can Penn State punch it in? Good ball to the corner. Intercepted! Interception! That's a big moment. What's the flag? Defensive holding. They're going to call defensive holding. That sucks, man. But if you held, you held. Let's see. Let's see. Yep. Yep. It's a hold. It's a hold. I know, man. It's your instincts. I know it's just what you feel like you should do. No snow here in San Antonio, Jeb. Just very cold rain. Inside handoff to Allen. Stopped at the 2, inching forward, man. Was that Town Lampasas? I think so. I think so. That sounds familiar. You'll ever see Bigfoot out there? They have a Bigfoot statue way out there on 281. I have another question for you after this touchdown or score. They just mix it up, man. They have the lineman in motion. Inside handoff stuffed. Wow. All right. End of the first. Going to be 3rd and goal. What's the best fast food restaurant? What's the best fast food restaurant? Why does my brain go to Taco Bell? But also Chick-fil-A. My brain goes straight to Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A, In-N-Out. I would not put Whataburger in the top tier. That's just me. It's good. I like Whataburger, but it's not top tier. It's really good. Oh, Jeb, just with the Whataburger. Chipotle, I gotta say, like, is Chipotle really fast food? It's, like, quick, but not fast food. Chick-fil-A, good answer is Chick-fil-A. Whataburger, Whataburger. I know y'all grew up with Whataburger, I understand. Sonic is really underrated. Oh, my goodness. The on-campus Panda, the way they just load your box up and, like, just stretch the box open. Good call on Sonic, y'all. Y'all know ball. Sonic has good food. Jeb. Period? Have you had burgers, Jeb? Have you had burgers? Oh, Noah with the Whataburger. I get it. We grew up on Whataburger. I get it. Panda, man. All right, top tier for me, Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A, Panda Express, In-N-Out. What's Chiloso, Alejandro? What's Chiloso? It's true. Whataburger's good. I don't hate on Whataburger. I just think there's better food out there than Whataburger. Whataburger kills it in variety and customization and getting exactly what you want, whether it's chicken or beef. That's what makes Whataburger so great. Burgers are good. Fries are good. Everything's good. I just think it's a little bit greasy and it's very inconsistent. It's very inconsistent. We're talking fast food burgers. Okay, you said the best, period, Jeb. That scared me. I have a friend who believes the same thing. He has a Whataburger test for all of his burgers, and he thinks most burgers are not as good as Whataburger. Carl's Jr., not bad. Jollibee. We have one in San Antonio. I tried it. I'm not crazy about fried chicken. Panda and the MSC always gives me extra chicken. Personally, I like Pei Wei more, but Pei Wei is very expensive. Dude, there's something just very junk food and just addictive and drug-like about Panda that makes me like it more than Pei Wei. Is it in Houston, Alejandro? Or is it a it's like a burrito place? Because my cousins own a restaurant founded a restaurant called Chilosos in Houston. Hardee's is just Carl's Jr., right? Dude, Wendy's is underrated. Wendy's is underrated. It's not my favorite. It's not top tier, but Wendy's is underrated. That's got to be a touchdown. He dropped a touchdown! Jollibee, I think, is a Philippines-based fried chicken chain. Carl Hardy. I don't love fried chicken at all, Jeb. Singleton dropped a touchdown, man. Wow. Holding him to a field goal here is incredible. Oh, it's a chain. Okay. Wendy's spicy nuggets. I get a burger. I get their spicy nuggets. And I throw some of those nuggets on the burger. And it makes for a very nice, meaty, and somewhat crunchy burger experience. Really good. Really, really good. Little Caesars is slept on. Agreed. Little Caesars is good. I'm a Domino's guy, but I'm fine with Little Caesars. Pizza Hut's all right. I'm not big on Papa John's. Freebirds is an interesting one. I've told this a couple times. When I was a student in College Station, I was living off campus, I would go to Freebirds 3 times a week, and I would go to all 3 of the different Freebirds on a different day, so the people that worked there didn't think I was insane. I made the rounds. Sonic is pricey. I like their happy hour drinks. Field goal is good. Penn State's on the board first. Papa John's is cardboard with garlic sauce. That's how some people feel about Caesars. Caesars is the cardboardy one. If you get the... that's what they call it. I like Caesars. I think Papa John's just has a very distinct, different kind of sweetness to it that I'm not a big fan of. Freddy's is good... good ice cream. Really good ice cream. Custard. Anybody have an Andy's nearby? Andy's custard is so good. Wendy's fries are soggy. I like them, though. And Wendy's has really good salt. It's like sticky salt. Some sort of chemicals mixed into it that I really like. That really vibe. I like this chemical. And it just sticks to your fries really well. Freddy's nose ball. Red Robin's good. I do like Red Robin, bottomless fries, sweet fries, campfire sauce. I do like me some Red Robin. You know what, David? I'm going to put that on the list right now. I need to go back to Red Robin soon. It's a good chain. CC's is good. Dude, this is like the fattest thing about me besides my weight. I really like CC's mac and cheese pizza, man. It's so good. It's like curly cheese noodles on top of a pizza. Dude. Load it up. You get your carbs from pasta and bread. Throw some cheese on it. Wash it down with a Diet Coke, dude. So good. Freebirds is great. Freebirds is great. I feel like all the burrito chains have just gone downhill. Maybe I've just overdone it. They know me at my Panda now. Pollo Tropical was good. We had one in San Antonio. It closed down. Healthy. Pollo Asados chain. NYPD. I love New York style pizza. It is hard to find good pizza. DQ, dude. You love Andy's? Hell yeah. Parzival Noseball. What's up, Irish? I picked y'all, and if y'all lose, I'm taking salsa. I have y'all winning this game, man. Man, y'all just got stuff there, though. Man. Penn State building a little bit of momentum, starting with that interception. Dude, Texas Roadhouse. Strawberry plus Oreo concrete. Snow Monster concrete. CC's mac and cheese pizza. Team Fatties, let's go. Red Robin's a chain. It's not fast food. But I like it. I do like Red Robin. All right, big moment. I would argue this is another big moment. How does Notre Dame respond to the first interception, first score? Family-owned Italian pizza joint. Yeah, that sounds great. Good handoff to Price. That's a big play. Going to be 3rd and 2. Wow. Big run. Good block. Good hole. Jadarian always looks so fast. I've never had Brahms. Texas Roadhouse, a Kentucky-based company. You know DQ is a national chain in the "that's what I like about Texas" is bullshit. It's bullshit. DQ's everywhere, man. It's not a Texas thing. California has DQ. Good run, first down. Notre Dame answering so far on this drive. Brahms is solid, like their ice cream more than their food. That's how I feel about Freddy's. Although Freddy's food's all right, I just don't really seek it out for their frozen milk. O-lineman down for Notre Dame. Hey, Irish, is your O-line healthy going into this game, or are we already missing somebody? Washington has DQ. Yeah, Dairy Queen's bullshit. Although I like it, and there's something very small-town Texas about Dairy Queen, and that something is that they're in the small towns. But it is bullshit. It's not a Texas thing. It's just branding, man. It's targeted marketing and branding. So if you have Texas pride, Notre Dame's fake. I mean, Dairy Queen's fake, not Notre Dame. Do I cover any pro sports? Nobody knows this, but once upon a time, I did have a San Antonio Spurs YouTube channel. So, no, I don't cover pro sports. I only cover A&M and college football. I'm thinking about mixing it up in the offseason when there's not much A&M stuff going on and just trying it on this channel. I'll make sure you guys know that you're not clicking onto an A&M video, though, with a thumbnail, so y'all aren't fooled. And it won't take the place of any A&M content. They put mayo in the Hunger Buster. Never heard of the steak finger basket. Okay, so there's a different menu. Baskin Robbins. I also grew up with Baskin Robbins. I love Baskin Robbins. The only L is you have to get out of your vehicle, man. If I'm going to be an absolute fatty, I just want to sit down. I don't want to walk in. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I will play some more CFB. I know, man. I want this season to end so we just get in the off season and next season can start already and we can just start the cycle over. Guys, I'm still 8-4 right now with A&M next year. I have to think about this and see progression, watch spring to budge. I'm still 8-4. I think we'll be an improved team. Very improved. And I think we'll feel better about the production and the team. But I just think the schedule is really hard, and I don't think we'll be improved enough to overcome that. But there's more portal stuff to happen. There's spring to happen. There's the early games to kind of judge this team. We'll see. Moving to Texas is the best decision I ever made. My parents dragged me here when I was 10. Nice. And you were from Atlanta? Love the content regardless. Great stuff. What else are you a fan of, Alejandro? Are you an NFL fan? I have not gotten into the NFL. In all my years, all my 30 years, never been a big NFL guy. And I feel like the chance of that happening has gone down as I've gotten older because I cover this. I rewatch A&M games. I take notes on A&M games. I make A&M videos. If I spend Sunday watching NFL, I will have no family time. I'll have no personal time. I'll have no time to hang out with my family. So it's a balance. I really want to get into the NFL, but time constraints. Ice storm in your area. Be safe, Barnes. Hopefully you get power. I read the power grid is much improved in Texas this year. I definitely think 9-3 is possible. And I think the defense will improve a lot. I think the defense will improve a lot. I think especially the secondary. D-line is the big question mark. I can see the D-line being a weakness next year. It's going to have to do a lot with development and getting some transfers to hit. If Deion Hayes, the transfer out of Colorado previously from Pitt, can return to what he was at Pitt, that's a huge addition, man. He had himself a full college career. He had like 12 sacks in his first 3 years, his first 2 years of which were like in a rotational role. Dan Hayes had himself a damn career at Pitt, and he was off to a great start at Colorado last year. 2.5 sacks in the first 3 games, got hurt in the 4th game. Deion Hayes could be a player. We just need this D-line to pop, like players to emerge, and that's college football. It can happen. It can definitely happen. Good pass, Penn State. Notre Dame moving the ball. Yeah, I think he will. When is the spring window open? Well, I don't think he'll let him in January. I think he'll let him in the spring window. Wasn't the fall window later last year? NFL is so interesting to me. I don't know why, but college sports are superior. But I do like how you can watch kind of the characters develop over time in the NFL. That's the one thing I like about pro sports. There's something great about the 4 to 5 year rental, which is kind of going away in college sports. But I do like the long-term development. Good scramble by Leonard for a first down. Notre Dame moving the ball, responding well to Penn State's big moment in the game. NFL's boring compared to college. I just watch the Cowboys. Yeah, I wish I had a team. Should I jump on the Cowboys bandwagon, Cowboys fans? Do y'all recommend that for me? Divorced Cowboys fans, besides that, follow the DFW teams, Mavs, Rangers, Stars. Yeah, if San Antonio got a football team, I'd be all in. I don't think I'd be able to help it. Mavs are a good team to be a fan of. Had some battles with my Spurs, man. I hate Dirk. All right, good little run by Love. Let's see how he responds and gets up and moves around. Big old brace on his right knee, obviously. Defense will be faster. I just think he'll be more cohesive in the secondary. D-line is like the last 3 years. Here's the thing. First time in like 4 years going into a year with some level of confidence in the O-line. The O-line will not be a big question mark going into this year. Isn't that crazy? What a concept. The last time you had all 5 starters come back, I think, was the Maroon Goon season. Not to put that kind of expectations on them, but just speaking to what continuity and chemistry can do. Riley Leonard stuffed in the backfield on what looked like a quarterback RPO. Loss of 4. Going to be 3rd and long for Notre Dame. But yeah, we'll be very confident in the O-line. All of our questions will be on the defensive side of the ball. Maybe a little bit at receiver. I think it would be a little bit premature to just expect fireworks from the receiver room out of the gate, despite us feeling like we upgraded this year, even with losing Noah Thomas. These things sometimes take time. Chemistry takes time to form. We're still hammering out a playbook and coaching in-game decisions. I think we'll get good stuff from KC, but as far as the other guys, it might take some time. So I'm not just going into the season sold on the receiver group right away. I am sold on the personnel and what you have in the room you're building, but as far as a day one product, I'm not sold that it'll be great for the Notre Dame game. But the pieces are there. How fast can they get it working? Now, of course, if Marcel takes that step, that elevates everything. The only pro sports team I religiously watch is the Dallas Stars. Oh, that's cool. It's fun to have a hockey team. Cersei is good. He's an edge, but he does have the size to potentially play at 6'5", 255. All right. Notre Dame ended up punting it off. You don't recommend being a Dallas fan. Supersonics could return. I think there is an expansion within the next 10 years for the NBA, and I think Seattle would be a prime spot for that to happen in. Went to your first Spurs game. Think they have a chance at the playoffs? They definitely have a chance. They're in a bit of a spiral right now. A lot of youth on the team. A lot of consistency problems on the team, but I think there's talent on the team. Definitely have a chance at the playoffs. Being a Cowboys fan is depressing, dude. Don't jump on the bandwagon for the sake of your health. Okay. It's a fun brand, right? Like, it's a cool brand to be a part of. Great coverage. I don't know, man. Rockets are looking better. It's crazy how they're a bunch of young dogs. Young team. Lamont Rogers beats out Crownover. Hot take. I feel like this is the year Crownover takes a step, man. I think he's been around long enough. I think Crownover's going to be the guy you want to see at tackle, but Lamont will be right there because Crownover's gone. Zune will be gone. Father will be gone. True Edwards, a La Tech. Yeah, that'd be nice. I'm going to guess Miami, Cooper, for Carson. Yeah, us and everybody else, Jeb. The thing is, would you just take a body to get a body? Like, think about... You want a nose guard, right? Everybody wants a nose guard. If you haven't gotten a nose guard by now, you're going to be getting pennies on the dollar, I feel. Think about Gabriel Brownlow-Dindy. He couldn't play here. South Carolina needed a nose guard. They go and pay for Gabriel Brownlow-Dindy, and he couldn't even play here. Do you want to do that? Or just roll with what you have, play some young guys? I don't know, man. Unless something really emerges, I'm not going to force it. I'll take whatever you can get. Back Miami, I agree. UGA still not happy they aren't playing tonight. If Bama could get over it, so can they. Yeah, neither of y'all are used to not playing deep into the year. You seem to be handling your head better than most Bama fans, Barnes. There seems to be an inverse proportional relationship between Aggie sports and donor meddling. Seattle and Vegas, yeah. Then they'd have to maybe rethink the East-West deal. Wemby didn't play that day. Yeah, he was dealing with a back issue. Dang, you missed Wemby. That sucks. That's like the show. Watching Wemby play is insane, mind-blowing basketball. That's an insane law to pass. And the Kings seem so mismanaged, man. The decisions they make, firing coaches quickly, acquiring dead-end pieces like DeMar DeRozan. For what they have, DeMar DeRozan wasn't going to add anything, I didn't think. Drew Aller just overthrew a wheel route that would have gone for 50+. GBD isn't a nose. A lot of teams don't even have 320-ish nose guard builds, though. GBD plays nose for a bunch of teams. A lot of teams don't have that build. I mean, freaking Notre Dame starts a 285-pound nose. I have Notre Dame in this one, Barnes. Big play by Allen. Gain of 20, man. Penn State really starting to kind of control the game. I had Notre Dame in this one. I just thought Penn State probably did check more boxes in the matchup, but I just figured Notre Dame was good for having the big moments, the turnovers, the special teams plays, the fourth down plays, the little things in the game. I thought Notre Dame would get that, but right now that's going on Penn State's side. That's going Penn State's way. And Penn State's moving the ball and getting more stops. Do I have an MLB team? Growing up, I was an Astros fan during the Killer Bees era because my dad and my grandma moved here from Houston, so they were big Astros fans. So I was pretty diehard during Killer Bees. Biggio, Bergman, Beltran. But since then, the latest runs, the Altuve era, haven't really followed them that closely. Again, it's access related. If I had a local team, I'd probably be all in. I'm happy going Spurs Aggies, though. Dindy couldn't even play with the coaching change. I think his whole development got set back by missing back-to-back fall camps and missing so much time. Texas only has 2 portal additions right now. Tomorrow night, I have Ohio State. Not a super confident pick, but I'm going to go with the team that's red hot versus the team that's like, making mistakes. Wow, Tyler Warren just finding yardage. Started as a Kings fan growing up during Mike Bibby, Jason Williams. So that was a good team. Those were fun days. Wasn't Chris Webber there? Or is that after Chris Webber? I know Auburn already added OU's quarterback, whose name escapes me right now. Someone will type it out. Look at the chat for the name. Could they be a candidate to get Carson Beck? Because that would be an upgrade over what they added. That would be a surefire upgrade. And Auburn right now is a quarterback away from being a serious threat. Streaming tomorrow night? I am not. I won't. Oh, Barnes, you might enjoy the Saturday night stream, though. I'm going to stream the A&M Bama basketball game. Oh, you're a hockey guy, Parzival. Yep. I think Lambert Smith is gone, but they're going to keep their other two star receivers. They do have to reset the tight end position. I don't know about their O-line, though. Defense should be good. Weber and Peja. Yeah, man. Fun days. One of those great teams that never won it all. Allen's making stuff happen. Penn State's making stuff happen. Yeah, I'll be live here again Saturday night. The game starts at 7. I'll probably jump on 15 minutes before. Top 10 matchup in Reed Arena. If y'all are into basketball, now's a great time to jump on. Team's looking really good right now. It's a senior team. This is an all-in year for basketball. The only people that could return next year that are like mainstays on the team, it's literally only Solomon Washington and Farrell Payne. No one else has eligibility unless there's hidden eligibility I don't know about, which is possible. All right, good D, Notre Dame. If they can hold them to a field goal here, that's huge. All right. Tough schedule next year for A&M. I believe they will be an improved team in every facet next year besides D-line. That's the big question mark. But I think linebacker will improve. I think secondary will be massively improved. Overall offense will be improved next year in a big, big way. I think the absolute goal for A&M next year, and this is just like a fan perspective, fun to talk about, fun way to like kind of put it in perspective. I think a good goal will be to go undefeated at home. It'll be tough. I think you can beat Florida at home. I think you can beat Auburn at home. I think you can beat South Carolina at home. And then let the road games be what they are. I think they can defend home turf next year. Easier. It's a tough home slate, but it's easier than it was this year. No worries, Troy. All right, Penn State going for 4th and 2 here. If Penn State gets this, it's huge, man. All right, looks like Alar is under center here. They're going to swing it out to Tyler Warren. He's going to get the first down. I saw that play coming from a mile away, man. Of course they're going to give it to Tyler Warren. You can't stop it. You can see it coming. You can't stop it. They have 3 DBs out there trying to stop Tyler Warren. Not happening. Which is crazy because Notre Dame plays primarily man defense. Troy, who you got in the game? Or who did you have? Right now it's easy to go Penn State because they're kind of killing it. That helmet came out. Hopefully his head's not in it. Man, these Penn State running backs are looking good. Dude, I am going to try to save and go to this Notre Dame game. Actually, that's a transaction that probably needs to happen in a couple of months as far as, like, lodging. I'm going to go to the Notre Dame game. I'm going to make it happen. Handoff to Allen. Stopped. Going to be 3rd and 4. Big play. You have to believe if Penn State gets within 2, they're going to go for it again. Touchdown Singleton, touchdown Penn State. Penn State's taking control of this game ever since that interception. They've converted 2 4th downs since then. Wow. This Penn State running game, this Penn State Tyler Warren attack, dominant right now. I think Notre Dame can play from behind as long as it's a 10-point deficit, and that'll have to start with the defensive side of the ball, Jeb. Both these running backs are really good. How much would season tickets run you for A&M right now? And don't they require like $1,000 donation or something? I'm really interested in getting A&M season tickets. But here's the thing. I've really enjoyed doing these watch parties. And it's kind of de-incentivized me from going to games because I really enjoy doing these. So maybe I'll only go to a couple games a year. Wait, say what, Jeb? What did you... Notre Dame just looks like they lost momentum after that interception, Eric. I think, yeah, the comeback's going to start with defense, but y'all are down a lot of pieces right now, Eric. And that's, I think, showing right now. Plus, Howard Cross isn't 100%. Season ticket is a $5,000 to $7,000 donation. That seems high. No, you have to donate before you actually purchase the season tickets, Jeb. So there's like, you know how tickets have fees? One of the fees for season tickets is donating to A&M. All of next year looks affordable. Yeah, I think I'll just go game to game. David, you're Washington or Oregon, right? You're Washington, right, David? I think I've seen Texags mention you, David. Because I think they've talked about David from the Pacific Northwest. I love C-Step, but I went way too often this year. I'm a little burnout until the spring game. Then you'll go back. Jeb, do you get super drunk every time you go to College Station? Just to relive the glory days? No, I wouldn't pay $5,000 or more for season tickets if that's what it is. I would just buy individual games. Didn't expect Oklahoma to choke last night. That's Choklahoma. It's Choklahoma for a reason, Troy. You should have expected it. Apparently, they're known to do that. Their fans were like saying, "Oh, this is just on brand." Yep. Yeah, I've seen them talk about you, David. I started watching Texags once the season ended because when we're talking football, I don't listen to them because I don't want to. I want to bring original takes and not have influence from other people that talk our team. I don't listen to many A&M podcasts or A&M media during the season because I want everything I put out to be fresh and untainted by other takes and my opinions to be really my opinions. But I started listening and I've heard your name a couple times the last couple of weeks. Have you gone to a spring game recently? I think I went 2 years ago. We should go this year. We can sit together. All of us. We haven't done that yet. I've talked about that for like a year now. We've never just gone to a game together. Chat together. A&M football. All right, Notre Dame. Please score before the half. Make this a game. I don't want to take the salsa. I really don't. All right, good dump down by Leonard. I try not to. My friends did last time I was there for Texas. Jeb, you strike me as a shots guy. You strike me as a let's do bottom shelf tequila shots kind of guy. I feel like Jeb goes up to the bar and he's like, tequila, bottom shelf, 5 shots. Ben says spring game should be in April. We should try to sit together. I think last year I had a conflict. I would have gone. Yeah, I was in Tampa last year because my friend had the house to himself and we did like a boys trip, which was really nice. Favorite alcoholic drink, Drew? It's not my go-to. My favorite is not my go-to. My go-to is Miller Lite. That's what I drink the most. My favorite is a Dos-A-Rita on a frozen mango margarita. That's my favorite drink. That's the most delicious, and it gets you drunk so fast. So it does the job. It's also like 1,000 calories, but we don't worry about that when we're drinking. It's definitely a frozen mango margarita with a Dos Equis in it. That's 100% my favorite drink. My second favorite drink is a bourbon old fashioned. Y'all know this. But I just can't, whip out a giant frozen margarita and consume 1,000 calories on stream regularly. But I'll have an old fashioned on stream every now and then. I'm personally a beer guy, but I did drink a lot of Chimmies, vodka and Red Bull. You go to Chimmies, you get a vodka Red Bull. You can get a vodka Red Bull anywhere. Why do you get a vodka Red Bull at Chimmies? I love Miller Lite, dude. Oh, I wanted to have one during the game tonight, but I'm detoxing. I drink a lot of beer over the break. I drink a lot of beer. Dude, David, I could not agree more with this statement right here. I wish with chat I could give people points like in, what's the show called, where there's the host and there's the 4 talking heads, and the host would give the guys points for good takes around the horn. I wish I had that ability with chat where I could give people points. Because, David, that's a great take. Vodka and Red Bull just taste like a bad night. Smells like a bad night. I 100% agree with that. I have had so many puke-flavored. Vodka Red Bull flavored pukes. Vegas bomb flavored pukes. Sorry, this is TMI for the stream. I apologize. Since I went to Hawaii, blondes have become my go-to now. I would think Hawaiians would become your go-to now, but if you like blondes, you like blondes. I love an old-fashioned. Old-fashioned's good. Jack and Coke's really good, too. Y'all like some good drinks, y'all. Yingling's good. Yingling's good. I don't ever seek it out, but it's good. Thanks, Cooper. You got this started. All right, can Notre Dame get some points before the half? It would be huge. 2nd and 1, they're in 5 wide. They got their tight end on a corner. They go to him. He gets the ball. Strong-handed tight end, man. Strong-handed tight end. You didn't order it, though. Oh. Well, he got that ball out, but he took a big hit. Is Riley Leonard okay? He took a big hit and hit the ground hard there. Leonard's concussed. Look at Leonard. His head hits the ground here. Is Leonard concussed right now? Did Leonard get knocked out by hitting his head on the turf? And the O-lineman went down. Oh my goodness, guys. The Notre Dame situation, it's derailing, man. The backup is warming up. Riley Leonard's coming out of the game. Leonard's in a different zip code. He's out of this world right now. It didn't look like it hit that hard, but the force of him and a 300-pounder hit the ground on his head. So that'll do it. The official made him come out. What is this, boxing? He waved the fight off. Riley Leonard, you're out. All right, Steve Angeli, what do you got? He was amazing in the Sun Bowl last year. Screenplay. Probably smart to get him in rhythm. He gets out of bounds. Good play. Northgate needs to expand. Way too many people. Well, they've added stuff on the road, but everyone just kind of coagulates in the main area of Northgate. Green tea shots. What the hell? Right Russians, Jameson, ginger ale, bourbon, club soda. All solid. Woodford Reserve is my go-to bourbon. With Coke Zero, it's probably good. It's probably really good. I never do it. I always just have an old-fashioned or drink it straight. But it's probably really good with the Coke Zero. The thing is, with mixing bourbon or nicer... Oh, wow. Good play. Good slant by Notre Dame. Big yards. All right. Notre Dame getting in striking distance here. Jordan Faison with the completion. I'm holding the Woodford Reserve take. Don't worry. I'll come back to it. He just fumbled. I think Notre Dame got it back. I think Notre Dame wrestled it back. I think Penn State fell on it, but the O-lineman snatched it out of his hands. Wow. You know what, though? The guy that got the strip sack, he is on the snap count. He is moving as soon as that ball moves. He has the cadence learned, and he's hitting it hard right now. Anyway. Yeah, Woodford Reserve and Coke sounds really good. But here's the thing. When you mix a whiskey with Coke, I feel like it's going to taste more like Coke than the whiskey. Do you not feel like you could accomplish the same taste with a cheaper whiskey? Or is it a big difference with Woodford Reserve? I'm curious. Because I'll try it. I've never tried it. I buy Woodford Reserve all the time, J.O. Let me know. The nastiest drink I ever had was a shot in Nui Jabu called You Die. It's called You Die? With every alcohol at the bar, then they light it on fire. I'm sure the fire dies it down. What's the point of this? To die? I'll be day drinking in Waco this weekend. How's a day drink in Waco? Waco's your stomping ground, isn't it? Yeah, Leonard was gone, Matt. Leonard was absolutely gone there. Penn State has a great defense, man. Oh, he almost got hit on the blind side again. Good gain. It was a blue flame, too. Aren't alcohol... Doesn't most alcohol burn blue? That left side, number 33 defensive end, he is just timing every snap count. Watch him. He's moving before anybody is. Waco has its hidden gems. I need to go back to Waco, Jeb. If I go to Waco, I got to let you know so you can show me. All right, 44 seconds. Good drive, man, at the 28. Which drinks are alcohol on your no-fly list? It's vodka. Ball out of bounds. Definitely, most vodka drinks are not, especially vodka Red Bull, but most vodka drinks, I can't do it. What else is on my no-fly list? IPAs. Not a fan of IPAs. Just too heavy, too much viscosity, too thick for a beer. So it's IPAs, most vodkas. For a long time, it was rum and Coke because I had like 16 one night on a cruise when I was like 21. And that'll do it. Good completion, but clock's running, 1 timeout, 33 seconds left. This is problematic. Matt Myers, what's your favorite alcoholic drink? Backup quarterback kind of has the sauce. He's a little bit saucing out there, but he's running out of time. He needs to get his ball to the sideline. Penn State took the timeout. Yeah, I can't do IPAs, dude. What is Goldschlager? I don't know what that is, Matt. Be very careful drinking soju. Some folks lose their feeling in their legs when trying to stand up. What is soju? And why do they lose the feeling in their legs? Matt Myers says #1 Miller Lite. I agree. Well, it's not my favorite, but it's my go-to. My favorite's the margarita with the Dos Equis. Only time you drink IPA is if you're trying to get hammered. Sure, like if you're at a dinner or like a barbecue or something, maybe, but even then. #2, Bush Camo, but it's specifically the camo version of Bush. #3, Shiner. #4, Coors. I love these beers. These are all good beers. These are great beers. Matt, is there any liquor that you like? All right. Matt, stay on for halftime. I'm going to show you my diet soda tier list, and you can tell me if you agree or not, Matt. I just made it during one of the last timeouts. Soju is Korean liqueur fermented with formaldehyde. Why? It's fermented liqueur, basically. Is that offsides? What up, Noble? Did they just do the hard count and just completely fake the entire Penn State team out because they were timing it so well? I think that's what happened. We're talking about favorite alcoholic beverages, Noble, and watching a football game. Offsides. Yeah, they did the hard count and it just worked. They were jumping that snap count so hard. I'm surprised they didn't throw it out earlier. Rainier Beer in Washington, basically their version of Lone Star. Sounds like up my alley. All right, 3rd and 1. Quarterback, be ready to scramble here. Quarterback, be ready to scramble. Favorite beer is Victory Beer. That's a great beer. Big completion and out of bounds. Penn State defense looking nasty, Noble. I think my favorite beer right now, Noble, is the next beer. I'm sorry. It just is. Yeah, and Jelly's handled this really well, I would say. Man, this stadium is super packed. PBR. I had my first PBR last week. It was damn good. I enjoyed it. Or around Christmas time. Damn, Angeli. Got to step up, but this O-line's not protecting right now. This D-line is getting after him. So here comes the field goal. Chance to cut out to 1 score. I think they get the ball at half, right? For sure. This is the defensive side of the bracket. Man, Penn State has risen to the test today. I haven't had Shine or Cheer in years. Or Oktoberfest. They're both good. So Abdul Carter's just straight up playing with one arm. Impressive. You got to hit this, man. This is huge. Noble, if you missed it, you're just getting here. If Notre Dame loses, I'm taking the bomb because I picked them. Big one here. Let's knock it down. Straight down the middle. He made it. Sweet. All right, Notre Dame. Good job. Penn State's a better version of us. Heavy offense with great front seven. Yeah, they actually get the most out of their front seven. All right. Notre Dame cuts it to one score. I believe they get the ball at the half. Offense found some life with Angeli there. Do they stick with that? They go back to Leonard? I don't know. Is Leonard even there? I'm listening to Coach. You know what? I screwed up. We haven't had the scoreboard up. Yeah, Notre Dame ball. All right. Anyone think either of these teams can win the Natty? I was just thinking that's a very long shot, no matter who wins. But I will say, Penn State's looking really good right now, and this defense looks like they can hang with someone. Hang with Texas or Ohio State right now. But we've seen Penn State against the best of the best, and it's not usually good for Penn State. Even though they look really good right now. They've still only scored 10 points, and I would argue that Ohio State and Texas might have better defenses than Notre Dame's defense. So, will 10 points at half cut it against either of those teams? I don't think so. Short answer, no. Noble, no. If you could hire any four of the remaining coaches, who would it be? It's definitely Freeman or Sark. Probably Sark. Sark has kind of proven he can build a program and run an offense. Like I said, I like Sark. He just coaches the wrong-ass team. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to take a quick break at half. I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes. I need Ohio State just – I know, dude. They just cannot have these bragging rights over us. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. Thank y'all for sticking around. The number didn't change too much. Good night, Jeb, if you're still here. Does Sark go to the NFL? The rumors. The distraction. That'd be crazy. There's a lot of smoke around it. It could be his enemies trying to create his downfall. All right. The game started kind of back and forth, but Penn State kind of snatched up momentum when they got that interception kind of midfield, their own 35-ish. Went on a drive, got a field goal. Got off the field defensively. Got themselves a touchdown. Notre Dame did answer with Steve Angeli before the half, but Riley Leonard's back in the game. So we shall see if Notre Dame can move the ball. Who's still in here? Dude, they start the game with a delay of game. They start the half delay of game. That's brutal. Thank y'all for sticking around. I had dinner too. Where's Quinn next year? The rumor right now, Noble. Have you heard the rumor? Notre Dame. That's what's going around right now. I got to fix this damn scoreboard. Wow, great runs from Jeremiah Love to get them out of the deficit they set themselves in by the delay of game. All right, now we got the scoreboard up. We're golden. Mel Kiper seems to think that Quinn is still a second rounder. I think Quinn should just go pro. I've talked to Texas people. They think he's going pro. What if he comes back and gets hurt again? He gets hurt a lot. Another first down. Jeremiah Love coming alive. Saw him pushing off that healthy leg on this drive. What'd you have for dinner, Parzival? I had leftover salmon and steak. It was great. And a cucumber and a serrano pepper. Either Oregon or McDonald's. I think Oregon or Notre Dame if he stays. Yeah, Mel Kiper has been sus lately, man. He was the one that's saying we should outlaw double high safeties, which is just an insane take. Frank Caliendo is more Mel Kiper than Mel Kiper is Mel Kiper. Frank Caliendo and Mel Kiper is better than Mel Kiper could ever dream of Mel Kipering. Creamy beef pasta? You say creamy beef and I'm interested. All right, couple good runs by Jeremiah Love. Has him close to midfield. 5 wide pass. Going deep. He's open. Number 20 catches it. What a start for Notre Dame for the half. Come on. Come on. Back to Ohio State. I don't know, man. Quinn to Miami. I think Notre Dame because of the smoke and then Oregon. Handoff. Good run by Notre Dame inside the 5. Damn, what a start to the half for Notre Dame. We got a football game, folks. Come on, let's get a score. I picked Notre Dame. We know Salsa's on the line for this game. Ground beef, beef broth, heavy cream, cheddar cheese. Yum. Riley Leonard stuffed. Gain of 1 maybe. Oh, second effort. I think they whistled it dead before, though. Yeah, they did. Gain of 1. had a tweet today. The tweet was just Le'Veon Moss. That was the tweet. 15K views. That's so funny. I was just thinking about him. I tweeted him out. I was like, just remember. I figured it would resonate. We got Le'Veon Moss, the offensive MVP, the heart and soul of the team, back next year, man. I'm so hyped about it. I can't wait for the injury update, though. Remember, Elko said that he avoided the worst injury. Notre Dame scores a touchdown. Riley Leonard punches it in. We got a football game. We had a football game. What a drive. What a statement by Notre Dame. I think the reason I like Notre Dame, and this is going to sound really stupid, but it's because of Rudy. But it's also because of Lord of the Rings. And I think my brain subconsciously associates Rudy with Lord of the Rings, and therefore Notre Dame with Lord of the Rings, just because of Sean Astin, Samwise Gamgee. Yeah, that's pretty stupid, but it works for me. Great drive, Notre Dame. Come on now. Had Whataburger. Cooper had Whataburger. Number 2, plain with mustard, fries, side of buffalo sauce. Damn. Nope, San Antonio, we never dipped into freezing. We just had really cold-ass rain. Nothing froze, though. Huge, huge drive by Notre Dame. That was inspirational. Rudy. Riley Leonard with 99 passing yards. We're going over. I should have put money on it, or at least a salsa dab. Got snow in the yard. Roads are slush. Fortunately, I'm not a betting man. I was a big-time betting man the year it was 2 years ago, right? When it was who did I lost all my money on a Georgia championship. I don't remember which one. So I started with $20 in my Bovada account, and I grew it to like $250. And I went all in on the Georgia game and got crushed. I lost it all in one moment. I don't remember exactly when it was, but I haven't bet since then. Back in business, tough first half. Eric Tamal with the $10 donation. Thanks, Eric. I'm going for y'all, man. Y'all are the team I'm going for in the playoff. I don't know if you just heard that the reason I have kinship for Notre Dame is because of Rudy and Sean Astin and Lord of the Rings and classic college football. Good luck, Eric. I know your heart is pounding right now. We had a couple 3 Notre Dame fans stick around from the beginning of the season. The best my channel has ever done was previewing and reviewing the A&M Notre Dame game, because Notre Dame has a huge YouTube presence as well. And they were responsible for doubling my numbers or tripling my numbers even around that game. So I appreciate them. Thanks for the $10, Eric. I really appreciate it. Riley Leonard coming back strong. Was clearly dazed for a minute there. I think he was. He wobbled a little bit. But big Jeremiah Love drive. Big Riley Leonard drive. Number 20, I don't even really know who that is. Couple plays, big plays by him, the catch and the run. Who's number 20, Eric? Looking good. Oh, the ground game is going now. You hear a noise? Oh, it's my dog. It's my dog. Rudy was offsides. Yeah, see you next year for sure. That's a big test for us. Y'all are going to have a hell of a running game next year with that O-line coming back. I think they're all back. 20's Aeneas Williams, freshman running back. He looked good. And he's playing. He found a way to play with Price and Love around. It's impressive. Yo, want me to get rid of the squeak? I'll close the door, but I'm at the part of the house where if I close the door, my internet actually gets worse. Let's see how it goes, because he is being loud. David knew right away because he also, I think, has a black dog. I don't think it's a lab. Is it a lab, David? I forget. David was asking me for tips with the muzzle at the vet a couple weeks ago, but our vet doesn't require a muzzle, so we don't have experience with it. All right, Penn State with the ball, handing it off to Allen. Pretty good defense by Notre Dame. Gain of 3 on first down is usually a defensive win. I'm going to give Eric the billboard for a while for donating. Not annoying, just curious. I should have said something weird, like it's my little brother. He just talks weird. Squeaky ass voice. By the way, what's up, McLean? Good to see you. By the way, guys, if you're just coming in, we'll be live Saturday night for the A&M Bama basketball game. Should be a good one. Top 10 matchup in Reed Arena. Drop back to pass. Oh, wow. It was going to be like a 3-yard gain, but Warren pushes for an extra couple yards. It's going to be 3rd and playbook. Abdul Carter's playing with one arm as well, McLean. He's insanely good. He's insanely good. Number 33 is good for them, too. They don't have names on their jerseys, so I get mixed up. But 30, I think Carter's 11. And I don't know who 33 is, but he's damn good. Notre Dame stuffs it. Notre Dame, come on. Notre Dame snatching momentum to start the half. Notre Dame is like good around halftime. They get the field goal and the good drive before the half. They get a touchdown right after the half. And that's coming off that Georgia game where they basically won the game around halftime. One is Cam, 2 is Shador, 3 is Abdul, 4 is Travis. Sounds about right to me. I just got a notification that a door was closed, hopefully on our season next year. The door was closed on the season. The national championship window is closed for A&M, Benzo. I'm just kidding. What's up, Benzo? Good to see you, man. All right, Notre Dame in business right now. The salsa's not going to happen if Notre Dame wins. So y'all got to go for Penn State if you want to see me suffer. Oh, there's a Taco Bell commercial. Hell yeah. I love Taco Bell, but the only thing I get there is Doritos Locos Tacos. I get them by the 7. Could the position that he plays be determined by the team that drafts him, or are they looking at him as a certain guy, as a certain position? What's the deal with Travis? Yeah, Benzo, what's up? I watched The Grinch a couple weeks ago, Benzo, and I thought of you during the scene where he's barking at the screen. Jalen Miller on the draft makes me think Quinn will be in the draft. I think Quinn goes pro. That would be my bet right now. He won't say anything until he's done with the playoff, but I bet he goes pro. Milroe could have come back, but I don't know. I feel like Bam was probably ready to move on. I just don't feel like Milroe ever took that next step. He took like a little bit. He improved a little bit, but he never fully cleaned it up. I don't see any reason Quinn wouldn't go pro. Yeah, I think he's a 2nd rounder right now. I don't think he's a 5th rounder like some people say. Notre Dame's gonna run away with this, I fear. Happy about it. Oh, Matt, I gotta show you my soda. Marcel's ceiling. All right, whenever we talk about ceilings, we need to remember that ceilings are potential based and not what I think he'll be. But Marcel's ceiling with his skill set, his stat profile, his body, and what he brings to the team is Jaden Daniels. That's a ceiling, though. It doesn't mean he's going to hit that. Yeah. Matt, I'm going to show you the thing. Here is... Where is the screen? This is the diet soda tier list. Diet Big Pepper. Diet Big Pepper. Diet Dr. Pepper. Big Red Zero. Diet Mountain Dew. Sprite Zero. Coke Zero. Diet Coke. Diet Root Beer. Pepsi Zero. I know Matt Myers has Diet Coke at 1 and Diet Dr. Pepper 2. Or maybe vice versa. This is definitive. This can't change. Actually, it can change. What do I think Marcel will be? It's hard to say because he can't be what he is now and be a great quarterback. He has to improve. So it's really hard to predict that. I think he will improve, but to what level? To what level? I don't know. I don't know right now. I think he has a relatively high floor, though, because of his running ability. I think Colin Klein can make it work, even if the passing isn't what we hope it will be. God, Notre Dame just keeps moving the ball. Phase on this time. Diet Coke is not better than Zero. It's close, but Zero's better. No, Diet DP is better than DP Zero. I'm streaming the game. I could do this, but the stream might get shut down any second. Thanks, Cooper. Thanks, Cooper. I didn't mean to do that, actually. I didn't realize it. Hand off to Price. Gain of 1. Diet what? DP or Coke, McLean? Because Diet DP is better than DP Zero. But Diet Coke is not better than Coke Zero. It's close, though. It's close. And sometimes I get burnt out of Coke Zero and go to Diet Coke. I feel like Coke Zero is more of a Coke imitator, and Diet Coke is its own flavor. It just depends on how you like to take your assortment of chemicals. The Frozen Cotton Bowl in Dallas. Waiting to watch the real national championship tomorrow. Famous last words, maybe. I saw a picture of Cowboy Stadium tomorrow. Or today. It's a winter wonderland around the Cotton Bowl right now. It's all snowed over. Y'all seen this? Entire area around Cowboy Stadium is totally covered in snow. I'm such a soda guy. Me too, Noble. No tea, water and soda and beer and margaritas and old fashions only. All right, look out for Abdul. He got picked up. All right. Gonna punt it off. Good job, Penn State, answering. I love soda, but only the diet variety. Like I said, I only like to spend my calories on food. I'll take the chemicals from the soda. Just totally blanketed in snow. I guess all of Dallas is, or Arlington. Are you in Arlington, Parzival? Diet Coke bottle better than the soda can? I feel like you're pulling something out of the fridge. A can's just better. It just holds the cold better. Oh my goodness. Why did you not fair catch that? You got uplifted, sir. You got uplifted, sir. Number 7. Number 7 got dump trucked by not fair catching. Arlington, lots of Buckeyes in the hotel. I actually really like Arlington. Area around the stadium is cool. Bunch of Barlows and Chad. They don't get no love. Half an hour south of Arlington. I really like Six Flags Over Texas. That's a fun park. I always go when I go to the Arkansas game. I am going to miss the Arkansas game there. I was in the minority that enjoyed the Arkansas game in Arlington. It was my excuse to get to Dallas. I'll have to find a new excuse now. Maybe A&M can make the Cotton Bowl one of these days. That'd be nice. I don't like the way this guy slaps the duck. I just don't like it. This commercial where he just goes, I don't like it. I live like 40 minutes south of AT&T and we only got freezing rain here. Wow, so you're only 40 minutes out, but you didn't get the snow and they got a ton of snow. That's pretty crazy. Went to the Cotton Bowl last year. Watched my Buckeyes get flattened by Missouri. That was brutal. Jerry World is so fun. Great beer selection. Like $18 a pop, but yeah, good beer selection. It's a Miller Kingdom too, Matt. It's a kingdom of Miller Lite, but they also have the big bottles, like the screw top bottles. Oh, it's so nice. Diet is better in cans, regular is better. Oh, in glass. You're right, Benzo. Glass is the king, but you can't really get diet in glass too much. I love a frosty cold can though, man. Frosty ice cold can, just like 1 degree away from freezing solid is that's the way to go. Matt, where are your tickets in the stadium? Do you know? What if you're in the middle of a Buckeye section? Those fans can be aggressive. Passionate fan base, Ohio State. Some say a mean fan base, a lot like LSU. I really want to watch the NFL playoffs, but I probably won't. I wish they had McDonald's Sprite outside of McDonald's. Well, then it wouldn't be as special. Them canned Gatorades at Grandma's house will forever hit. I'm feeling Whataburger about right now, but frozen inside the hotel here. Make someone else get it for you. DoorDash it. Make someone else suffer. Buckeyes aren't nearly as bad as LSU fans. I've heard horror stories about both. But every fan base has them. Arkansas has been brutal. I've seen a lot of fights at that Arkansas A&M game. A lot of them. A lot of students go to that game. A lot of students. I think these bowl games maybe have less students because the tickets are so expensive. And if there are students, they're probably with family or potentially with family. Wow, great pass to Tyler Warren. He's going to keep running. He's going to drag Watts forward. This Tyler Warren is such a star, man. Warren has to be gone after this year, right? Warren's not coming back. No eligibility left on Warren. Going quick, handing it off to Singleton. Gain of 4. Good first down play. Going to be 70% orange tomorrow. Like I said, I think it's closer to 60-40 because Ohio State travels really, really well. I think Ohio State's going to travel super well. DoorDash, you may get stabbed if you don't tip well. That's true. They might poop in your food. Third and 7. Opportunity for Notre Dame. Bunch of Buckeyes in DFW. They get the sack. Notre Dame gets off the field. Oh, Aller escapes for a second, but ends up losing more yards. Look at these Notre Dame fans. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Benzo, they could potentially soil your food, making them go in the snow. Damn, Notre Dame is kind of taking over this game right now. Been a back-and-forth game. Kind of like the A&M basketball game last night. Biamu Asu, who just got that sack, is a true freshman, by the way. He'll be there next year for Notre Dame. He's good linebacker. Max Hurleman breaking tackles. Danced a lot for an extra 5 yards, but I'll take it. I'm here for a Buckeye takeover. I think it's 60-40 or closer tomorrow. Penn State has some good coordinators with Denbrock and Golden. What a coaching staff Notre Dame has. When I say Penn State, I meant Notre Dame. Notre Dame has a hell of a coaching staff. That's the Capital One guy. He was doing the coin flip at the game. Look, it's A-Rod. I've seen a lot of Buckeyes fly in and travel for the game. Probably think Dallas is the tropics compared to Ohio for sure. That's warm snow here in Texas. We got some warm snow. They should just open the stadium to make it a snow game tomorrow. Give Ohio State the advantage. Chick-fil-A has some good commercials. Just makes me want Chick-fil-A. They have a Diet DP in the commercial. Chick-fil-A knows ball, man. I don't think there's anything better to wash down salty food than a Diet Dr. Pepper. Clip that. Yep, Beck does have a do not contact in the portal. Does that usually mean they know where they're going? Is that what that means? That means they're setting the tone, right? That means his crew is setting the tone in the recruitment. Like he already has destination in mind. Later, Benzo. I'll go live again, Benzo, Saturday night. I won't be live tomorrow for the Texas-Ohio State game. Texas, ironically, might benefit more from the hypothetical bad weather game. I don't know. I feel like both teams... I think Notre Dame has a higher ceiling running the football with their backs. I don't know, man. I think Texas has to pass the ball. But if they get the running game, they're pretty hard to beat. They didn't have the running game versus Arizona State. That's probably why the game was the way it was. But whenever they have the running game, they're a way more complete team, obviously. Texas, Penn State, Natty will move mountains. Ohio State, Penn State would be kind of lame from a viewing neutral perspective. I'm sure Ohio State fans would love it, though. All right, Notre Dame, what do you got? Riley Leonard finds Evans for 9 yards. Damn, Notre Dame is moving the ball, man. Evans is still not 100%. Usually means they know where they're going. Zachariah and Zion Branch did that when they hit the portal from USC. What, does Ryan Day acknowledge the haters if he wins it all? Does he say, doubt me now? Quarterback draw for Leonard. Going to be short of the first down. Stiff D by Penn State. I'm getting a little Deshaun Hall for number 33, if number 11 is Miles, for Penn State's defensive ends. What does Notre Dame do? They run at this D-line? That's like under a foot to go. That looks short. But it is close. Because the marker is like on the inside of that yellow line, but the ball is on the backside of the black line. I love college football. Me too. Fire this, Ryan Day. Hold up the Natty Trophy. That would be epic. I'm for it. I like the ref goes. Imagine winning a natty before you hit 40 years old. If Freeman can find a way to make it happen. Who's the youngest natty winner in recent history? Is it Ed O? Is it Ed O? Who's the youngest natty winner recently? Was it Kirby? Leaves for the Bears job after winning it all. That's funny. Quarterback run. Leonard gets it. Looks like Leonard gets it. That's a first down, man. It took Kirby 6 years, days in year 6. Ooh. Ooh. All right, first down Notre Dame. Keep it moving. Get that running game going. Passing the ball, scrambling. He gets sacked. 33, man. Oh, he looks down and taunts him. Look out for the flag. It's probably Kirby Noble. Kind of delayed handoff for a gain of 4. Gonna be 3rd and 8. It's a tough conversion there. I imagine Penn State gets off the field here. Knowing Notre Dame's passing game. 3rd and longs for Notre Dame against this Penn State pass rush are a nightmare. Look at Abdul Carter over the center right now. Abdul Carter over the center. He gets the ball out. Huge completion. Jaden Greathouse. My goodness, what a clutch play. What a grab. What a ball. First down, Irish. Damn. Leonard clutching up. Going fast. Passing again. Good scramble by Leonard, man. Ohio State's an insane recruiting machine. It's hard for them not to win Natty at least once a decade. How do you feel about A&M potentially trending for a top 5 class in 26? Both with the early start they have in commitments and what the guys are getting on campus this weekend for Junior Day. Top 2 players in the country, both offensive tackles and more on campus this weekend. They snap it with 3 seconds in the quarter. Jeremiah Love makes it 3rd and short. Going to be 3rd and 2 coming into 4th quarter. Good game. Good low-scoring game. Jesus. I know a lot of people here hate Ohio State for one reason or another, but I don't think enough people acknowledge the fact that they've been consistently winning 10-plus games this season for the last 25 years. Yeah, they're a machine. They've kept it going through coaching turnover better than most. Better than all. The consistency has been remarkable. And they won the first college football playoff. So there really hasn't been a down year, has there? There really hasn't been a down year in the last however many years. 20 years? When's the last time Oh, 10 plus for 25 years? That's crazy. I was going to say, when's the last time they won less than 10? That's insane consistency. (2010) was vacated. 2011 was 6-6. 11 was interim. Okay. Yeah, I think I remember this. Have you always been an Ohio State fan? What's my favorite video game growing up? Halo 3. Halo 3 is my favorite growing up. When I was super young, I had 64. I liked Ocarina of Time. I liked Mario 64. But Halo 3 is the heyday. I think my most played video game of all time was NCAA 14, though, just because of how long a run it had. Definitely my most played game of all time. Every offseason, I binged that game. Needed my fix of college football. That game still holds up. I played that game to the bitter end. Outside handoff. He's going to break free. Big gain Notre Dame inside the red zone to the 16-yard line. Look at Notre Dame. Not too much life in the first half. They're figuring it out, man. Parents are Buckeyes. Grew up watching Ohio State. Nice, nice. The original Battletoads. That goes way back. My earliest video game memories are the Super Nintendo in my grandma's garage. Great ball. PI. Clearly PI. That's a touchdown if you don't interfere. Look at Notre Dame. What a battle. Yeah, Super Nintendo was my original. I remember playing Looney Tunes, Aladdin, Star Wars, but my favorite Super Nintendo game, which was my earliest console I ever played, my cousin had it, was Super Mario 2? Super Mario World? Super Mario World. Whatever that was. Now we're going to talk video games. We're all over the place, Matt. We're all over the place. We went through diet, soda, fast food, beers, alcohol. SNES was when you were 12. Damn. Yeah, I think when I was playing the Super Nintendo was like 97 in my I lived with my grandma when I first moved to San Antonio. And my cousins would visit a lot and they would bring their Super Nintendo. And that was my first gaming experience. Inside handoff to Love. Tripped up, but he recovers. He's pushing. He's pushing. Touchdown Irish. Oh man, look at that. Look at that drive. And he's injured. He's on a bad knee, driving bodies, stepping out of ankle tackles, scoring, and Notre Dame's up a touchdown, man. Notre Dame is on a 17-0 run. The first Ninja Turtle games on NES. I don't remember playing NES, but I believe you. I know games back then were hard to figure out and sometimes wonky, so I imagine that's the frustration. You're young, you grew up on the Wii. I grew up with the N64, GameCube, then I got into Xbox. Dude, what a gritty run by Love. And we got to deal with this kid next September at Notre Dame with their O-line back. He's literally only pushing off that left leg. I've noticed it on a bunch of plays. That right leg is Swiss cheese right now. But he's just pushing off with that left leg. NES came out in 85. Dude, Jeremiah Love, man. If Notre Dame wins this and Texas wins tomorrow, we played both national championship teams. GoldenEye 64 was good. I never had it. I wasn't allowed to have it. That was such a good game, though. Sierra games. Wow. Damn, Notre Dame. Now the pressure's on Penn State. Drew Alar. What is Leisure Suite Larry? What are we talking? I don't know any of these. You had to answer questions to prove you were 18 or it would kick you off? That's crazy. All right. Pressure moment in the game. Dropping back to pass. Finds Warren open. Big gain for Penn State. Penn State answering. Is Warren down? Oh, Warren slow to get up. Looks like upper body to me. Potentially wind knocked out. With the way he was doubled down trying to catch his breath, it looked like. This looks like wind. Oh, he got hit hard. He hit his head twice. He got hit, then he hit the ground. Look at his head whip the ground. Oof. Oof. Ooh. You imagine he's going to find a way to play. He got hit in the head twice. The collision on the ground. Like a brutal knockout in boxing. That is a big loss if he can't come back. I bet he comes back. Wow, that was a nice play design. The fake handoff to the little shovel pitch to 16, but Notre Dame sniffs it out. Notre Dame ain't playing. King's Quest was the first RPG with graphics. It predated the original Final Fantasy by 4 years. Wow. My RPG experience was Oblivion and Skyrim were my main ones. Good pull by Alar for close to a first down. He might have gotten that. Wow. Big pull on the zone read. No, they're going to call him short. Just short. No, they give him the first down. They give him the first down. Okay. We need a CFP Dynasty this offseason. The problem is were you here the last Dynasty I did, Cooper? I did a Dynasty last offseason on NCAA 14. And I let the chat sponsor players or like name their player. Like everybody had a player. But you can't do that in the new one. That made it so much more fun. Great play. Another gain of 20. Need a CFB Dynasty. CFB 25. You weren't here for that. That was super fun. I have half of mine to go back to 14 to do the Dynasty. But I know that's not probably the best choice. Wow, just like that, Penn State's in the red zone at the 18-yard line, man. They're going to answer here. Good run by Allen. Another first down for Penn State. Online Dynasty with members of the chat would be pretty fun too. That looks like a hold. Got away with a hold. Missed it. Wow. Notre Dame is livid right now. Notre Dame fans are so mad right now. Clear hold by number 3. Inside run to Allen. Stuffed. Gain of a half yard. King's Quest 6 was the first video game with original song vocals written for a soundtrack. Wow. So do y'all see a team on the field right now that can compete with Texas or Ohio State? I don't know that I do. I don't think I do. Singleton cuts back, finds space. Touchdown, Penn State. We have a football game here, folks. Trade and blows in the fourth quarter. Very even matchup. Very even. It feels like both teams have had their moments in this game. What a freaking football game, y'all. Just answers. Answers by both teams. Notre Dame went down 10-0. Penn State had the momentum. Field goal before half. 2 straight touchdowns. Feel like they have the momentum of the game. Penn State just answered. This is good football. But do y'all think either of these teams can compete with the other two? I feel like the stuff these teams have in the trenches, especially Penn State, can translate against anybody. But both Ohio State and Texas have that, and they have the better skill position players. And I think both of the other quarterbacks are probably better than these. Arizona State competed well. That's a good point. That's a good point. If Ohio State does what they've been doing tomorrow, then I don't think either of these teams can win. But if Ohio State comes back to earth, there's a chance. I'm seeing Harrison Ford turn into the Hulk in 2025. That is crazy. Harrison Ford has done everything. The man just won't quit. Notre Dame's defense can compete with TU's offense, but Notre Dame's offense is totally outmatched by TU's defense. It's a great way to put it. Yeah. Great way to put it. I think both defenses in the other game, these are some good defenses we're seeing today. Ohio State and Texas are just as good or better than both of these. I think potentially the 4 best defenses in the country are in the playoff right now. I'm thinking these are the 4 best defenses in the country in the playoff right now. The original actor died. Well, when did this game come out? Game came out in what, the 90s? It's been some time. This bomb is still lurking. Not safe from the bomb yet. If anybody cares about that. I care. It puts the stake on the game for me. Oh, Harrison Ford's character, the original. They had an original actor who was going to play the Red Hulk, and he died, so Harrison Ford stepped in. How do you think 2020 A&M would do against either of these teams? Very competitive, good game with these two. I don't know how they'd fare against Ohio State or Texas, though. I think that 2020 A&M team is probably on par with what we're seeing right now. Competitive in any game, but probably on par with these teams. If Ryan Day beats TU, I'm fully buying in. He's off the hot seat. Is he on your hot seat, Parzival? That's crazy to put him on the hot seat after just winning 10 games in his sleep every year, though. But I guess the expectation is just higher at Ohio State. Must be nice. All right. Can Notre Dame answer now? It's been a seesaw game. Dropping back. Intercepted by the defensive end, number 33. In plus field position. Penn State retains momentum. Big play, big moment. 33 got great depth, read the play great. And that's a defensive end getting the interception. See you Saturday? Most likely, man. Most likely. I think I'll be there. I'm 90% sure I'll be at that game. And then we'll be live streaming here at night. So I'll see you again at night for the A&M Bama basketball game. Dude, Penn State just had the biggest moment in the game right there. Still no trailer shots of the main villain from the new Captain America film. Who plays the main villain? Who plays the main villain? Handoff for Penn State. Cuts back. Allen gets a gain of 5. Gain of 4. Man, Penn State's about to take over. He was pushing after losing to Michigan for 4 years in a row. I know it's hard to stomach the loss to the rival, but you're in the Natty hunt every year. Do you feel like any coach will get Ohio State in the Natty hunt? That's a good argument. He did. He's on a tear right now. I like how fast Penn State lines up out of the huddle. Incomplete pass. Tim Blake Nelson, the leader. I wonder why we haven't seen him yet. I saw Giancarlo Espinosa, whatever his name is, Gustavo Fring. The Marvel series, the Marvel universe needs a good movie. The only good one they've had post Endgame has been Deadpool and Wolverine. Everything else has been caca. Good scramble by Aller for a first down and 5 more. Penn State, man. Talked about winning the moments in the game, and right now Penn State's dominating the biggest moment in this game. I thought Notre Dame would be doing that. Oh, man, I'm about to drink this salsa here. Oh, yeah, Christopher, by the way, hot sauce is on the line. Play action. Throw in deep for the touchdown. Intercepted again! He just chunked it up to Warren in triple coverage. Too much trust in the big man. What is the flag? Is this going to be another interception waved off by defensive pass interference for Notre Dame? Is it going to happen again? Is it going to happen again? Wow. That's the second interception wiped off by defensive PI. And I don't think that they needed to interfere here because they had this guy absolutely blanketed. Didn't need to do that. If he turns around, he sees the help, and he doesn't touch the guy. Turn your head around, young DBs. Turn your head around. Dude. Turn your head around, young man. Me saying this from the couch, never having played DB in my life with my fat ass. Oh no, they're throwing bottles! Texas fight. Throw the bottles. Play the Texas fight song. Where's Sark? They learned this from the Texas people. Oh my goodness. No, it was the right call, man. It was 100% the right call. Notre Dame throwing the bottles after the PI call that wiped off the interception. It was clearly PI. TU set the standard. All right. Second and goal, 7-yard line. Clutch of the game, 8 minutes to go. Singleton squirts through, touchdown, Penn State, after the interception. Winning the biggest moment of the game. Now with all the momentum in the world, they get a chance to stop Notre Dame and take over the game. But, one-score game. Notre Dame has to put it together right here, right now. Wow. That DB did not need a PI there. If he turns his head around earlier, he sees he has the safety help who gets the pick. Doesn't turn his head around. Pushes the guy. Interception wiped. Wow. What a fourth quarter, man. Bad pick by Riley Leonard. Couldn't get the ball over the DN, but a great play by the DN getting appropriate depth on his zone coverage. And a lot of times, DNs on those zone blitzes get lost. But 33 figured that shit out. The reason I didn't completely want to fire Ryan Day after losing to Michigan this year is that there are currently no suitable replacements. Yeah. Man, that DB really screwed Notre Dame. Young players, man. Young DBs. I think there's been a big problem with guys not getting their head around early enough this year. Across the board. Across the landscape. Speaking of DBs, I can't wait to watch Will Lee next year. Will Lee and Chappelle back. That's going to really help the DB group, man. Year 2 in the system. I don't think we'll have the issues we had this year. I mean, the ripple effect of just having Will Lee in the bowl game would have been huge. Des Ricks wouldn't have had to cover the main guy. New Captain America's gone back to reshoots 3 times. That's probably because of the death, though, right? David said a guy died during the filming. All right, Notre Dame, this is your last chance, most likely. They're going to have to pass the ball. They've had some luck passing, but that was with the threat of the run still around. I mean, 8 minutes left. They can still run, so maybe that's premature. Full offense still available. I take it back. I fear that I will be taking a swig of salsa. Number 2 stumbles and stopped at the 19. That's PI. What kind of impact does Julian Humphrey have this year? I mean, at worst, he's a starter. At best, it makes us 2 deep at every DB spot. And don't forget Shaw, the nickel. That makes us 2 deep at nickel. And if you can move these guys around, maybe they start. So it pushes Des Ricks. It pushes Javon Thomas. Starter quality player. Had his lumps this year with Georgia, though. It elevates the room for sure. Brings the floor up. Makes you deeper. Gives you options. First run is stuff for a loss of 6, man. William Hurt died in 22, and the role was recast. Then the writer's strike happened. Damn. This is desperation mode for Notre Dame, man. This is snowballing for Notre Dame right now. All right, I need a dead count. A hard count from Notre Dame right now. Because Abdul Carter and 33 have this thing timed out right now, and they're hitting it fast and hard. Give me a hard count, Notre Dame. Look at how fast these DNs are getting after it. All right, 3rd and 3. Feel like they probably still punt this so they don't get it. Riley Leonard going to scramble. Going to pass it. Gets the first down. Is that Greathouse? Good decision by Leonard. Could have tucked it, but it might have been bottled up. Wow. Notre Dame got out of a hole there after losing 5 on the first play. All right, they continue. They could call holding there. I don't know if they will. Looks like they won't call it. Like I said, guys, these DNs are getting after the snap count. Hard count could be lethal right now. Last time they hard counted was out of a timeout, though. Marvel Studio films, except for the James Gunn ones, always do reshoots because the directors and producers are lazy. I feel like Marvel can honestly do whatever they want, and a certain subset of viewers will just eat it up. But even now, they're kind of going downhill. even so. All right, 2nd and 4. Quarterback draw. First down. Good play call. Good run. Notre Dame staying alive. Option pitch. Love hurdles a player, which is ballsy given that his knee is broken. That's a risky hurdle, dude. And he's only using that left leg for all the substantial steps. Look at him land on the left leg. I feel like this guy's not playing in a regular season game. Pretty crazy. That right leg is just a stabilizer at best. What a baller, though. Dropping back. Good protection. Good ball. Wide open! He shakes the safety out of his shoes. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Look at that. Look at this football game. Look at the Penn State fans. What a swingy game. Great protection, man. O-line made the play. Single high safety, tight coverage. Cornerback falls. Greathouse shakes the safety out of his shoes. Touchdown. Ryan Reynolds. I know he pushed for that, but I didn't know that happened. I thought that movie was good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Deadpool Wolverine. I didn't really care for Deadpool 1 or 2, but I enjoyed Deadpool Wolverine. I like how it was self-aware of Marvel kind of falling apart. Wow, man, what a football game. Imagine watching this and your team's playing. Heart medication ASAP. Restroom, be right back. All right, Penn State's turn. Would you rather win a natty in baseball or basketball? This year, baseball for sure, just because of what the season means and what happened at the end of last year. I feel like destiny is there for the baseball team. I'll take either, though, for sure. Why not both? So basketball, I think this weekend will be very telling because I think Bama's a legit top 5 team. A&M has a very veteran, gritty, hardworking team. Obviously, we know what they do. It's offensive boards, it's aggression, it's defense. But at the highest level, do you have the offense to beat the best teams? I think if you get nights like you got from Phelps regularly, you get contributions like that, you can win anything. But I don't know if we can bank on that just yet. If we can get that from him and get Wade Taylor at his best, anything's possible. But I just fear at the highest level that the shooting teams, the offensive teams can get us. But like I said, this next week's going to tell us a lot. Kentucky and Bama. The whole conference play will tell us a lot. Yeah, I'll go with what David said. The answer is yes. I'm really curious to see how Mike Early handles this year and going forward. I like the continuity, but it is a risky hire. It's a no experienced coach. I mean, that's true, David, but I feel like in some regard we kind of know what this team is because everyone's been around so long. But Zurich, Phelps, and Payne could bring us that upside. They both bring offense, which is nice. But in terms of getting hot and playing your best basketball, for sure. For sure. But I would like to see how this squad fares against these guys. All right, here we go, Penn State. 4:38 to go. Been a privilege to watch this game. Last time baseball's preseason 1, we went 2 in Q as a 3 seed in Corvallis. You mean 2 and 1? What's 2 in Q? Oh, they call the false start. That's a bad start. But last drive, Notre Dame started with a loss of 5. Oh, Singleton, just the subtle lean forward. They called the false start on the running back. Damn. 1st and 15. 2 in Q is 0 and 2 in the regional. That's bad. Wow. I just feel like this baseball team is so talented, man. It obviously is. And I just fear the outrage for the team when things aren't going well, because every team has ebbs and flows. Just going to sit back and enjoy the year. Looking forward to this baseball season, but honestly, basketball is a good distraction right now. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. It's going to make this football offseason fly by. These two squads, baseball and basketball. Almost bottled up in the backfield, but Singleton gets forward, gets a yard. That could have been a big stop, but now you have 3rd and more of your playbook available at 3rd and 4. Yeah, Michael, it's been fun, man. What a gritty, ballsy win last night in Norman, in Noble's house, Noble Center. The shirts are off for the Fighting Irish. 3rd and 3. Got 2 downs to get it. Started 25-0 in 2016, didn't make Omaha. Good pickup by the running back. Aller stopped the line of scrimmage. Here we go. No, they're going to punt this. I forgot. It's tied. They're going to punt this. Yeah, they didn't have 2 to get that. What am I saying? It's tied. The momentum swings have me feeling like Notre Dame is winning, but we got a tie game. Here comes the Notre Dame walk-off field goal. It's coming. All right, big punt here. Just field it. Good snap, good hold. Come on. Or good catch, not good hold. All right. Here we go, Notre Dame. They're going to sneak a commercial in here. They better not. Okay, good. They're not. Riley Leonard's had some clutch passes, but he also had the bad interception a couple drives ago. Both these run-heavy teams being forced to pass against good defenses. Worst comes to worst, you at least like this hot sauce. There's nothing redeeming about this hot sauce. It was made for one purpose, and that's pain. It tastes terrible. It tastes like battery acid. It's because it's made to burn. It's only habanero. It's not ghost pepper, but it is so acidic, and that just amplifies the heat. Good first run. Not afraid to run with all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute timeout coming up. I think the salsa was made by Moderna. They're going to run again, man. They got a timeout, free timeout coming up. Oh, they're going to take it to the 2-minute. Would have been nice to snap that. Riley Leonard knows it too. Oh, well. Best not risk if you don't like the look. Wow, man. What a finish. What a finish to the game. Yeah, the good thing is with this only being habanero, like the next day burning situation isn't as bad as it would be if it was ghost pepper. It's mostly bad because it's so acidic. But it smells unnatural. It smells like burnt, spicy, chemically injected beef jerky. That's what it smells like. It smells like wood. Like kind of like wood. Just like old spicy wood. No, it smells like beef. And there's no beef in there. Here we go with the commercials, man. My fingers smell like it now. I feel like Notre Dame's going to win it right here. And I'll be able to avoid the salsa. I'm feeling good. If it burns too bad, I can just go outside and sit in the freezing rain, though, and be better. I'm going to take a significant swig of it, too, just straight out the bottle to the dome. But Notre Dame's going to win, so we're good. What a game, Noble. What a game, huh? It's fun, dude. It's a fun football game. Defensive battle kind of turned into a heavyweight fight in the fourth quarter. I'm going to my Longhorn grad, my buddy's house tomorrow for the game. So I will not be live streaming it. But I'll enjoy watching them go through the ringer. Then I'll probably get dinner with the fiance. Then in the morning, I'll go to the All-American Bowl. And then I'll be live streaming on Saturday. Bama, A&M. Insane game, Noah. Insane game. A game of answers, a game of responses, a seesaw game. One time before a middle school game, I knew it was cold. I ate hot Cheetos to keep me warm. Did you end up pooping yourself, or were you all good? There you go. If you threw up in the first quarter, I called it. There it is. I remember I was doing, like, summer workouts with an O-line trainer in high school, and I had a triple Whataburger like an hour before, and my heart had never beat as hard and as fast as it did during that training session. I thought I was going to die. I had a large Diet Dr. Pepper, I'm sure, and a milkshake and French fries and a triple burger with cheese and jalapenos. Trained an hour later. Might have been I thought it was the end for a second there. All right, here we go. 2nd and 2. Plenty of options, plenty of time for Notre Dame with 3 timeouts. Love bounces it outside, but Penn State bottles it up. It's going to be 3rd and 1. That is a heart attack combo. Just my heart was pounding, man. It was pounding. Not healthy. But that's how I ate when I was playing football, which was not wise. Quarterback run has been all reliable on short yardage for Notre Dame. Look at Drew Aller, man. He's stressing. He is stressing naturally. Oh, number 3's down for defense. Damn. Is this a free timeout for Notre Dame? 10-second subtraction. Is there a 10-second subtraction for a defensive player going down? Why? There's not, right? There shouldn't be, right? I get confused. Damn, that's one of their starting DBs down. And you know Notre Dame's obviously going to be passing the ball here. That's a big deal. You hate to see these college players get hurt in the postseason, man. That sucks. Postseason injuries suck because it affects your next season. He's walking off. That's encouraging. All right, number 9. You got some pressure here, man. Stepping into the game. You can decline it. Nice. Good protection, but great coverage. Nowhere to go. Bottled up, sacked, but there is a flag. Potentially hands to the face. Hands to the face. Defense. It's going to be hands to the face defense. Wow. What a mistake. Oh, my goodness. Penn State, man. All right, that evens it up because Notre Dame had 2 huge fouls to call off some interceptions. Yep. Hand to the face. Thumb in the face mask. Can't do it. I thought all these huge calls have been good calls. About 15 yards from field goal range. You can run the ball, man. They will run the ball, I'm sure. They're passing. Leonard escapes the pocket, scrambles out left. Gain of 4 or 5, out of bounds. Great play by Riley Leonard. My heart rate's up. I can't imagine what these Penn State fans are going through. About 11 yards from field goal range. Maybe 7 yards from trying it. Immediate pressure. Riley shakes it. He's running from Abdul Carter, gets the ball out. What a play from Riley Leonard. Taking a sack right now is bad. That was a very important gain of 0 right there. That could have been bad. Avoided 2 sacks. 2-loss champion. This is a year for it to happen with the 12-team playoff. Here we go, man. 3rd and 5. I mean, Penn State has 3 timeouts. If they get a stop here, they can make a try. Rushing 3. Wrapped up. What you can't do. What you can't do. Here comes a punt. Clock's rolling. Penn State not calling a timeout. Surprising. I guess we're taking this to overtime, people. If Notre Dame wins it all, Northern Illinois also wins it all. And A&M was the runner-up. I declare it. That was a 3-man rush. They rushed 3, spied 1. Which, hats off to the coverage for that. Leonard's got to be pretty tired. Also, possibly concussed. So they did call the timeout. 52 seconds, punt. Not looking like a block look. Look ready for a fake. Good high punt. Smart punt. I mean, decent punt. Fine punt. Whatever punt. David, you're an encyclopedia. How do you do it, man? You have all the dates memorized. I vaguely remember that. I guess that's your adult memory versus my teenage memory, which is a big deal. Counter left. Good run. Good run by Singleton. First down. Get to the line. Get to the line. Resetting the game clock is giving them extra time to call this play. Just won the Natty with Arky State. Congrats, Cooper. No time came off on that between plays. Intercepted! In plus territory, 33 seconds to go. Notre Dame picks up right where they left off. What a bad ball. Bad pass across the field. That's not good, man. Drew Aller, what happened? Christian Gray will be back next year. Oh my goodness. Just gave him life. 3 timeouts, 33 seconds to go at the 30, 40-yard line. Insane, Jay. Insane, Noah. Just took a huge risk. It's a pick. That's a pick, man. Christian Gray. No. Across the field, in your own territory. Like the riskiest, worst decision you could have made right there. That's unfortunate, man. That was a smelly decision. That one stunk. Yeah. Yeah. It was a pick. What a freaking football game. So much drama. Evenly matched game, man. So even. So run, kick, right? Run, kick. Defense has numbers here, though. Quarterback run. That equalizes. Great call. Mike Denbrock's a G. I love that, man. I love that. You spread them out. They have numbers, but if the quarterback takes it, even numbers. That quarterback run up the middle, been so good. Man, big field goal coming up for this kid. What are the odds Notre Dame breaks one of these runs and just scores? I could see that happening. Dude, Drew Aller, man. This dude's not going to be able to sleep for months. I blame him, but I also feel for him, man. But you could feel the pressure of the game getting to him on the sideline. You could see the body language, the emotion kind of taking hold of him. That's a young guy. Second and 5, 29 seconds, 2 timeouts, 4 yards from field goal range. High snap, another quarterback run. Gains a couple yards. He's trying to battle the entire Penn State defense for extra yards. What a trooper. Does Penn State call a timeout? I'm sure they do. Wow, man. Drama. I feel like I'm avoiding some salsa here, though, which is very nice. Yeah. 50% from over 50 sounds about right. Coin flip. I just feel like Notre Dame squeaks out a big run here. I'm feeling it. They're being pretty conservative, though. Such a good matchup, man. Even matchup, Cooper. They're passing. Great House gains 10. This is now a much easier field goal. What a play call, man. Mike Denbrock. Mike Denbrock's a freaking genius, man. They brought the house on the blitz. They're going to spike it. Why not run a couple more plays? Try to get the score. Dude, Denbrock. Dude, that's risky, though, putting the ball in the air, but man, did it pay off. They're going to take all the time off this clock. Not that there was much to begin with, but milk it all. Center the ball. Here we go. Penn State does take the timeout. Should Notre Dame try like a run to burn more clock or just kick it? It's not automatic by any means, but it's much better than a 50-plus. Dude, Aller's body language not good. I know you feel that way, but you got to be calm, cool as a cucumber. All right, we are going to run one more play here. Just milk some more clock. Quarterback sneak, smart. Smart, smart, smart. Just burn a couple seconds. Not super consequential, but that'll leave 5 seconds on the clock after the field goal. This is scary, man. Weight of the world on this kicker. Weight of the world on this kid. Man, that interception. Just a mental lapse. All right, Mr. Mitch Jeter, here's your moment. Here we go. Dad's recording this as if there's not a million cameras already on him. I stopped recording sporting events because of that. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up. He nails it. He nails it. Notre Dame. Notre Dame. Franklin looks deflated. All right. We're going to either get a pitch fest on the kickoff or a Hail Mary. Nails, man. Man, that interception is going to haunt them for years. I mean, worst case, they're in overtime. Damn. Franklin, you can see him wearing it. I mean, how could you not? At this point, it's over. But it sets up a chance for the most insane play of all time. Dude, Franklin just wore it. You called this game to be a win for Penn State on the walk-off field goal. Damn. You got half of that right. What a football game, guys. Who didn't enjoy this? What a treat this game was. I mean, how often in the 4-team playoff, when we're down to the Final Four now, did we get non-competitive matchups? Almost every time. Just a beautiful football game. Game defined by a mistake. A series of mistakes. All right, going to be a touchback. Here comes the Hail Mary. No timeouts. This is more than likely one play. They can never beat the team to get to the big boy table. Ohio State in a blowout tomorrow. Here we go. Out of bounds. One more play. He didn't like it. All right. What a freaking game, man. Good pitch. That pitch was too good. Out of bounds. Notre Dame is going to the national championship. All right, so one of A&M's losses was to a national championship contender. Notre Dame makes it through the 12-team playoff. And they're going to face off against the winner tomorrow, Ohio State and Texas. What a freaking football game, man. I wonder if we'll get this again tomorrow. I think there's a chance we get this again tomorrow. Another good game tomorrow would not surprise me. Notre Dame, Ohio State. Damn, what a year for Notre Dame. Damn, guys. All right. Thanks for being here tonight, guys. I will see you again Saturday night for A&M versus Alabama basketball. Reed Arena, 7 o'clock. Be here on the channel. We'll go about 15 minutes early. I'll see you guys there. Thanks for hanging out tonight. No salsa for